Keep on moving. Hey, mic check before I go to sleep. Ain't been live in a minute. Just want to chop it up real quick. Mic check, man. Um, you know what? When your boy be driving, man, I be driving, and going through these different cities and states, right? And I'm looking like, okay, it done got to the point where I'm getting tired as hell riding through these different states and different cities, right? But I'm not trying to take it for granted. I remember the excited feeling I had a while back when I first started, and I was able to go to some cities and states I've never been to before. And now I'm like, okay, man, I damn near know all over the country without a GPS, mate. What the hell's going on, right? And the reason why I'm saying this shit, because I'm looking like, okay, so what's stopping me, man? What the hell would be stopping your boy? Now I'm listening to Big J and them, right? And I'm listening to a lot of these panels too, and I'm sitting back looking like, okay, so do black men, let me sit up, hold up. I'm thinking, all right, so do black men, do they know how they look, right? Getting on panels or just in their everyday life, and they blaming women, they blaming black women. Do they know what that's doing to them and how that is actually empowering black women as we speak? And I'm all for everybody being empowered, but I don't believe that somebody should quote unquote be empowered based on, or feeling empowered based on you believing that somebody else is defeated. Not because you defeated them, it's because they telling everybody that you defeated them, or they gassing you up and got you believing that you done more than what the hell you really done. And my thing is, you got black men who make every excuse, and I'm really, he got them conversations, man, and me just listening. This shit is old, dog. It's old as fuck, man. It's old as hell. This shit ain't cute, man. It don't make niggas look good, bro. It makes men look bad. Because I'm looking like, how in the hell you Negroes, man, you niggas, able-bodied ass niggas, man, that you sitting around and you blaming women, in particular black women, for your shortcomings, your downfall, your inadequacies, your incompetence, right? Your lack of ambition and drive. You niggas are sitting around and you actually blaming women for why you cannot be a man. And my thing is, why? Why in the fuck are you doing that? Why in the fuck are you guys Okay, we good. Why in the hell you niggas think that that shit's cool? And why you niggas think that black women are not taking joy and satisfaction, and it's gratifying to see you niggas look this weak, and yet they feel, right? Because you niggas got these women believing that that they are the reason why you niggas can't win. And they are smiling. This the reason why they go around to these spaces. This the cold part about all this shit. They go around to these spaces looking at these niggas cry about what black women are doing and how they can't do what they need to do as a man because black women are stopping them, and black women won't let them be a man, and black women this and black women that, right? And they blaming black women for everything that's going on in the black community. They blaming and blaming and blaming, right? And black women sitting back acting like they actually is bothered by the conversation, but deep down they are so happy because they winning on you niggas. You niggas are actually giving them fuel and ammunition to keep, I guess, coming around, right? Getting validated. It's like you niggas are validating these women. That's why they come around. They not coming around because they really are upset at hearing the conversation. It feels black progression to where you got black men out here really doing some major things in life, man. These hoes will not be coming around like that, nigga. You niggas know that. Try to see if my volume need to be straight. Hold up. Yeah. Y'all niggas know deep down, man. Y'all niggas know deep down that if it was black men on here really being productive and progressing on panels, and the conversation is more based on that. You think black women would be around supporting that shit? Hell nah, nigga. That's the part that get me about you goof ass niggas, because y'all niggas don't see that these women are coming around these spaces not because they support you, it's because you validate their ass by telling them that they're the reason why you can't be a man in this world when you got other men out here making shit happen, and you got every excuse for why you can't make shit happen. No other race of man is giving those excuses. I've actually never really heard another race, a man, sit around talking about why he can't be a man because his goddamn woman is doing this, and the women. Them niggas be like, man, fuck these hoes, my nigga. What up, Yeti Black? Yeti Black, I'm confused about this shit. These niggas are validating black women because black women are happy. It's gratifying for black women to see these niggas complain about them and why they can't be men. So they are in a weakened position, and yet they blaming women for why they in their position. And you thinking these women are not happy to hear this shit? That's why, like I say, that's why they ass go around in them spaces, nigga. They not really fucked up and bothered and pissed off and mad and hurt and all whatever the fuck, right? You know how women play, nigga. We know how we all play. You know how women play, nigga. We all play like that, try to deceive and goddamn act like one way, but we really feel another way, right? My thing is, these hoes wouldn't be coming around. Black women would not be coming around in male spaces if black men were being productive. They don't want to see that type of shit, nigga. You know that. They wouldn't want to see. It'll hurt them. It'll hurt their eyes, bro. It'll hurt their soul to see black men actually on these panels, not blaming them for shit, and yet getting out here and doing what men do. They would not be supportive. They would not be around hopping on panels, arguing with niggas, They wouldn't be on this motherfucker all in the chat typing their ass off, dog. They doing that shit because you niggas, dog, you niggas are feeding their ass, dog. And you think people is not gonna continue to go around places to where they can feel conquered. I mean, they can feel like they conquering somebody, where they can feel superior. You got people, let's say you got people begging, for instance, right? And people who like to see people beg, right? They'll go around begging ass people just to get that fix, that validation, right? Folks who are broken, people who are broken, people who like to prey on broken people, go around them kind of individuals. So in the case of these niggas here, right, on YouTube who's begging and broken and all that old shit, they hurt and they blaming the woman that she hurt me, nigga, and she did this and did that, and my ex-wife and my baby mama and my girlfriend and all that, nigga. And niggas going way back to fucking high school, talking about what a girl did in high school and shit, right? They go back, they can't get past certain things, man. And I'm sitting on the panel, I'm sitting around listening to these panels like, man, why am I even still in this goddamn space, dog? Because these niggas don't want to do shit. And the moment you try to put some of these guys on real game on how they can get on their feet and how they can come up, they don't want to hear that shit. Motherfuckers want to sit around and complain and let time go by complaining. That's their progression. Both men and women play them goddamn games, nigga, because the work, as I know, me working out, me actually grinding, I just know the way that shit hurts, but it feels so good, right? Because you see the outcome. I just know the majority of motherfuckers not gonna want to put themselves through this type of shit, man. That's where we get the advantage. We have the advantage. The few people who understands that putting work in is painful, putting the grind in is painful, it's slow, but it's necessary, right? We know by all the things we doing to ourselves and the things we willing to put ourselves through, that we know the majority of motherfuckers who are so hell-bent on being comfortable and being lazy and just having shit go their way, we know your ass ain't fit to really get out here and do this here. You want to sit around this bitch and complain and blame them hoes, my nigga. You want to blame women for your shortcomings, nigga, because that's easy for you to do. No one's telling you got to do no shit like that. You know that's easy for your ass to do. These motherfucking women sitting back eating that shit up like, girl, guess what? Girl, you saw them niggas on so-and-so panel blaming us for why they can't beat men. Girl, we the reason why they can't beat men. We the reason why they can't get out here and do what the fuck they need to do as motherfucking men, man. They putting it on us. We got that kind of power over these fucking niggas. We got that kind of mind control over these niggas. These niggas are able-bodied, big back ass, 5'5" and up, 6 foot and up ass niggas in their 30s, nigga. In their 20s and 30s and 40s, man. And they can't do shit. Them niggas can't do shit. They blaming the black woman for every goddamn thing that's going wrong in their life. These hoes sitting around laughing with joy, satisfaction to see it, dog. Don't tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that these motherfucking women are addicted to the space because of the validation that these niggas get them by acting like they, women, right? The women are the reason why men cannot be men, and they just making a sad case, crying. They want folks to feel for them, right? They want motherfuckers to feel sorry for them. They want people to be empathetic and say, you know what, bro? Damn, she hurt you, dog. Damn, bro, you went through all that type of stress. Man, you went through all that at the hands of a woman, dog. She broke you, bro. She did a number on you, bro. damn, man, I'm here for you, dog, because I understand that's devastating, nigga, and it's hard to recover from shit like that. Man, tit for tat, tick for tat, tit for tat. Tell me if I'm lying, tit for tat. How you doing, man? How you and your baby, man? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? But tell me if I'm lying, though. Absolutely, ladies definitely laughing at me. They laughing. Tit for tat and them laughing. The women are laughing, hearing these niggas talk about how that they as women are the reason why men can't be men. Nigga, it's so gratifying in a world where you got women believe that men been oppressing them for so long, right? But they're not in the black race. That's how I know in the black community, black women can't run that game and say that black men ever oppressed them. Because niggas would be oppressing you now, right? If that's just the way of life. You can never say that. The black man never oppressed, never gatekeep, never got in the way, never prevented a black woman from doing whatever the fuck she wanted to do. If you talking about back in the 60s and shit, where it was just women just didn't work, that was just based on law, it looked like to me, man, and rules, nigga. It wasn't even because the black man stopped any goddamn thing. Y'all know that man's women. Y'all know black men never stopped y'all from, like, if y'all had a chance to go and get degrees back in the 50s, y'all would have went, because the black man wasn't gonna stop shit. I don't care how much he beat your ass, nigga, he wasn't gonna stop you from being able to go and vote and apply for jobs and apply for loans and apply for this and that and then get a car in your own name and get your own house and all that. Man, look, Tip say we good, right? Eating up, facts. I hate to admit, but you're right, especially the way you want to be moved. Hey, man, nigga, right? Hey, look. Y'all got it's a gratifying feeling to go through you when you hear a nigga on this bitch whining and crying about what you as a woman is stopping him from doing as a man. And they blaming you for why he let his life go by and didn't do shit as a man, right? He blaming you and blaming other women because in his mind, he can't get past a breakup. He can't get past heartache and a heartbreak. He can't get past a little setback, right? He ain't got no comeback in him, right? So what he doing is saying, well, you know, when I was in my 30s, my wife didn't let me be a man. My baby mama didn't let me be a father to my kids and shit, right? I couldn't do shit. They keep me out the house. All of that kind of shit, man. They don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. The fuck you talking about? I'm sitting around riding around all over the country and shit. Nigga. Right? You ain't never heard Rue say that a black woman have stopped him from doing a motherfucking thing, man. And that is what it is. Nigga, I can't give that kind of goddamn power or respect or goddamn praise or validation to a woman because I be lying my ass off. I don't blame women. Nigga, a black woman ain't never, a white woman, no woman have stopped me from being a motherfucking man. It's a mind thing, right? It's you taking the initiative to be a man on your own and you realizing the responsibilities and the duties that goes with the shit and the heartbreak and the heartache and the pain and the suffering and the joy and all that good shit that goes with this shit. How the burden, right? You can take on your family. You can take on any situation as a man and no woman can challenge you. Why you niggas think when I deal with women, bro, it's like I don't have no women nigga trying to come at me on no bullshit. Cause like even if they try, based on me doing what I need to do as a goddamn man, gonna always trump that. Why? Ain't because I'm superior per se. It ain't that. It's the fact that my role, it's a role that I'm doing well as a man, right? That women just not gonna be able to fulfill, no matter how hard they try, right? Kind of like me, I can't be a mother. Most definitely, all right? I gotta watch that Captain America too. I gotta catch that shit, man. Yeah, yo. Take care, right? See, it's a role, it's a role, right? I can't be a mother to a baby. More than a mother. no matter what I try to do, it's some things that a woman got naturally that a baby gonna need, right? And for one, it's breast milk, right? Just for one, right? But for the fact that she carried the baby. I'm just giving an example of what I mean. It's just the fact that she is a mother. The baby knows this. The baby knows this, innately knows this shit, right? They know that I'm not the mother. Even when I hold a baby, the baby know I'm not the mother. They know the mother is right here, based on the voice, based on the touch, the feel, the smell, all that. That baby know who the mama is, right? So I can't outdo the mama. So the mama gonna always play a better mama than me. No matter what I try to actually do to get in her way, it'll never work. When she's been a mother, I can't fuck with it, right? I can't fuck with it. When she's been a mother, I can't compete with that. That's why in the case with me, when I'm doing what men do, I say, man, when I'm doing what men do, bro, women can't fuck with it. And it's not just me, though. Any man, when a man is doing what the fuck men do, a woman, no matter how much she thinks she can goddamn compete with a goddamn man, nigga, her ass is gonna take a seat because you are doing what a man is supposed to do. Naturally. What she would be doing is unnatural, right? It'll be surviving. It'll be her taking care of her business as a woman. Don't get me wrong. But nigga, anytime a woman is playing a role of a goddamn man, or she's doing what a man do, and anytime a man who's doing that same role is doing a job better than her, bro, he gonna always outdo her, bro. It's just how it's gonna have to be. And if you got women on this bitch acting like they mad that why they can't be better men than men, then nigga, all right, sit the fuck down, my nigga. All right? I guess you around a lot of these men who cry enough and they give you that kind of power. So I guess that's why you still go over there. That's why your ass still be in them spaces and shit. Get that validation. Because them niggas right there is the one who's giving you that. I'm not finna give you that. If a man don't necessarily need a woman to do all that extra ass shit for him, right? These women don't like being around them type of niggas who are self-sufficient. Like the men who actually can get their day going and shit and can get their life started, nigga, without a woman. Women don't like being around them type of men because she just know, okay, what role would I play in this goddamn nigga life? This nigga already focused. He got his mind made up on what he gonna do and what he gonna be. And whether she just gonna get along or go along with that, most likely she probably won't, because like, okay, I don't have nothing to offer in this situation. Cause like, at least with a nigga blaming, at least with a nigga crying and shit, right, about what black women be doing, at least I can kind of like plant my flag on that nigga shit and take over that nigga shit, bro. All right? Coming this bitch acting like I ain't like these other motherfucking women. Who the women y'all been dealing with, nigga? I ain't like them hoes, but y'all niggas be dealing with the wrong type of woman and shit, man. And you know what's so crazy about that? What's so disingenuous about that statement when women always try to make to prove that they different from other goddamn women? What's so crazy about that is this. The women are leaving out a very key part of that particular statement that they make when they want to prove to these other niggas that they are not like these other women who these niggas are crying about and blaming and shit, right? The part they leave out is what they leave out, right? Is that if they don't have any goddamn feelings or emotions for your motherfucking ass nigga, of course, they are not going to be like other women. The women you niggas have dealt with who done fucked you over. They leaving that part out on purpose, man. Y'all leaving that part out on purpose when you try to sell it to a nigga that you ain't like these other hoes that he dealt with. You leaving out the fact that your ass is not caught up emotionally and you ain't got feelings for this nigga. Therefore, you have no reason to be acting like these other hoes towards this goddamn nigga. Until you get your goddamn feelings involved in it. Until you get your emotions caught up with this nigga, you will act just like them other hoes. This is just straight facts. What the fuck is we doing? You ain't gotta prove to none of us, man, that you ain't like them. Cause we know your feelings not involved, so therefore you ain't got no reason to be like them, man. But guess what? Get caught up emotionally with a nigga and see if you ain't acting like them same bitches he was complaining to you about. You gonna be the same motherfucker, man. What the fuck are we doing? The game we be running on each other, how long are we gonna continue to run this goddamn game? Nigga, I'm tired of hearing these niggas. Cause I'm thinking that these niggas running game, but they not. They dead ass serious that the black woman is stopping them. It ain't like these niggas is secretly behind the back of everybody is coming together to get shit done. Nah, man. Them niggas are purposely being stagnant or staying put because they can't get shit done. Because the black woman won't allow them in their mind. This is crazy because I'm trying to think why in the hell would I ever give a woman that kind of power and control over me, knowing that in my life a motherfucking woman ain't never stopped or slowed me down from doing shit. It's always been me. If I slowed myself down, nigga, or if I procrastinated and then get shit done, if I bullshit time and then take care of my business as a man, bro, that was always me and what I thought I was supposed to be doing, right? Me being consumed with bullshit that I had no business even being consumed with, right? When you get older and realize. But then when you young and don't nobody teach you and tell you shit, motherfucker got you out here just down and out and looking crazy and nobody have an answer for why things are happening. So when you young and you got to figure out shit on your own, bro, you figure out, okay, I allowed myself to get caught up in this goddamn shit with these women, man. And that was my fault because I have nothing to show for it. Now it's when it's time for me to produce in my 30s. I can't produce shit in my 30s, man. I got to be now, pushing 40 and shit to be producing some shit, right? And I want to go against that fucking stereotype that life began for men at 40 and men become men at 40. I'm like, nigga, why it had to take that goddamn long? And I'm telling you why. Au revoir, what's up, man? Appreciate that, man. Well wishes, appreciate that, man. Same thing for you too, man. And your people, dog. Y'all stay safe on the road. Stay safe in life, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for that, for real. What I'm thinking is, like, why in the fuck it had to take me to be down there 40? Like, you hear these niggas, everybody on YouTube, everybody like, yeah, man, men become men at 40. Yeah, men get their life going at 40. Why, though? What the hell is kind of bull? Why not 25? Why not 30? And I'm seeing, it ain't gonna be 25 and 30. Niggas too immature and too consumed and running behind women and running behind things that they shouldn't be running behind. And they fucking off time in the process because that's what everybody want them to do. That's what women want them to do, is give them all they goddamn time, right? That's what family wants you to do. And then when you get older and realize that you wasn't a benefit or you're not a benefit to the people around you, but you more of a benefit when you get the fuck out their goddamn way and get out here and produce something, then it makes more sense. Like, why in the hell was I ever under all y'all? Not just the women. The family, nigga. Partners, homeboys, nigga. Why in the fuck did I waste so much time being up under you niggas? Being up under y'all people all fucking day, man. Why did I waste so much time, bro? You can't blame nobody but yourself at that point, nigga. You got to blame yourself. Why did I waste so much time, nigga, playing games, being consumed with the wrong shit? Why wasn't I here producing and building myself up financially, man, at 25? Wait, was it the fact that nigga was 25 or you in your 20s and shit, so therefore you can run that you young ass excuse, nigga, and people supposed to forgive you because you in your 20s and shit and you young? Nigga telling you got to be 40 to get your life going? How? Why? Why not 25? So why, by the time you 40, you retired? Or by the time you 40, you a millionaire, man? One motherfucker don't tell you that shit. Look, by 30, my nigga, you need to already be in what you gonna do by 30, man. 20s, figure that shit out, man. All right? Get yourself figured out. If you're young enough, like if you're 24, 25, and you can actually figure out what you want to do, by the time you hit 30 and you go into your 30s with this new wave of thinking and this new position you are having in life as a man, bro, guess what? By the time you hit 40, nigga, you got a chance to be a multimillionaire, dog. You ain't got to be no motherfucking nigga. You ain't got to be somebody who fucked off your 20s and your 30s and shit, and then you blaming women for that shit. And it's always a woman fault, from your mama to your baby mama, nigga, to how you was raised and all. It's always some aunt, grandma. It's always some bitch fault, man. Let me sit up, dog. Look, man. Oh, fuck. Man, y'all niggas got me fucked up, man. It's always some whole fault, man. I'm just saying, though, nigga, I'm talking crazy right now, because I just want to kind of like let you know how stupid that shit look, bro. It's always some bitch fault, man. I'm not using the word bitch like that, man. Y'all niggas know what I'm saying. I'm saying in the way of you letting somebody you swept down, you can whoop. All right? That you can dominate, you can conquer. You letting her goddamn be the reason why you can't be a man, nigga. Like, how does that make any sense, though? You can't say you can whoop a woman's ass, though, right? But this shit cold. Hold on, let me turn this goddamn AC coming on now, nigga. It's getting hot. Hold on, where the vent at? That shit cold in the motherfucker. Blowing dead on my ass. Hold on. Get you over there, man. That shit, that is cool. How in the fuck can you say you can whoop a woman ass, right? You swear down, you can whoop your mama ass, you can whoop your grandmother ass, you can whoop your baby mama ass, your wife ass, your daughter ass, you can whoop everybody ass, right? So if you can say that, nigga, how in the hell do you ever get them credit and power over you by saying that these are the same goddamn females who's stopping you from being a goddamn man? If you can whoop their ass, though, for real, right? Now, every man, black man for sure, believe that they can whoop every woman around them ass, bro. Unless you got Clarissa Shields or somebody, nigga, or Ronda Rousey in your family or whatnot, nigga, that's one thing. 40 is a stepping stone, right? Being way more mature by using the greatest weapon in your mind. But all right, well, that's the mind, though. I got you on that. The mind, using your mind, discernment, having emotional intelligence, I give you that, right? Actually knowing enough, because you've lived as an adult long enough to be able to know how to make better decisions as a man, right? So you shouldn't still get caught up on some goofy ass shit at 40. No one should, baby, still be tricking you and fucking you out of shit at 40. You know what I'm saying? So we going based on you having wisdom and knowledge of the adult world. All the game, all the plays that you've seen and been ran, you know it should never be ran on you, especially if you take a loss, man. If you will take a loss, right? All the risk, everything, right? All the crash dummy shit, the crash out shit, the goofy ass shit. It's like, nigga, yeah, at 40, you supposed to be mature enough to where you outgrown all that. But a lot of black men don't. They just be living day by day, and they happen to get 40. Think that shit cute to still get played with like they in their 20s and shit, because they supposed to reminisce them and take them back on some nostalgia shit, right? It's supposed to take them back to when they was in their 20s. They want to feel young again because they got midlife crisis and whatnot, right? So if they can get a woman pregnant and shit in their 40s, still acting like he don't know how she got pregnant, right? Still acting like she said that she ain't want me to put the condom on ass type shit, right? Or she said she was on birth control. Or she promised me she was gonna take the plan B. Shit like that. So you still getting duped. Nigga fucking you out your money and shit. You a big 40-year-old nigga getting played with, getting ran on your motherfucking ass, and you going along with it, coming up off all your money, and then you talking about, nigga, damn, that nigga fucked me out. How you saying nigga fucked you out your money and you 40? How that work? How a bitch finesse you out of shit and you 40, nigga? How that work? So it's supposed to be wisdom being applied, man. We know that. Arrested development, there you go, Arvor. What I'm saying, though, it could be arrested development all day. You could be stuck in your childhood, whatever traumatized your ass when you was 13, 14, 16, 17, and you can never get out of that. You could never outgrow that, because I give you that, nigga. Some traumas, right? Some traumas cause you to be arrested developed, right? It's some traumas you done been through. But nigga, when you realize don't nobody give a goddamn about that shit, when you understand the people around you and the society we live in, to where people like to make fun of your traumas, and they like to make fun that you didn't capitalize on your traumas and you didn't come back. See, you have to understand that black people like roasting and talking shit all day, every day, right? So black people gonna roast you for going through traumas, and they're gonna roast you for passing up on opportunities to become better as a man, right? So you're not gonna get no fucking grace and no love from black people as somebody who was a victim, and yet we need to ease up off of you and give you a little space and understand that, okay, you got fucked up when you was like 17, and now you 40 and you can never shake that 17 shit. So you want people, you want the people who've already probably done died, right? Since you 40, a lot of people, you see a lot of people in your family, a lot of folks around you done passed away. By the time you 40, shit has changed from when you was goddamn 16, 17, right? So now you still now at 40 telling us you can't let go of what your mama did and your grandmama did, right? And what your baby mama did, and what aunts and all these people did, right? When you was 16, 17. So if you did some shit to get locked up at them young ages and your mama didn't fuck with you when you went to jail, so you can't let that go. You can't let you can't let it go that your mama had boyfriends coming around you. You can't let it go that your mama wasn't as supportive of what the hell you really want to do. So therefore you kind of like, you bitter and you upset that your mama never gave you the support that you needed, the nurturing that you needed, right? Okay, I'm not saying that shit don't hurt. I'm saying, who give a fuck, nigga, at this point? Because my thing is, now since you 40, at a granddaddy age, nigga, not a daddy age, granddaddy age is 40, right? What are you going to do different since it's your time to be a grown-up, right? Because everybody talk about when we was kids and the grown-ups. We always talking about the goddamn grown-ups when we was kids, nigga. Okay, cool. Now, since we the grown-ups, and the people we call grown-ups are dead or they old, in their 60s and 70s and shit, are they great-grandparents, nigga. So what the hell are you gonna do now as a man who's a granddaddy age, nigga? Whether you got kids or not, you granddaddy age. Nothing or nobody can stop a man in his 30s and 40s from taking over family situations if that's what he want to do. Everybody will have to get in line if this nigga prove to be that man that everybody need to get in line and follow behind, especially if he's going to be supportive and play it very fair. And when I say very fair, I don't mean you giving favoritism to every goddamn body. I mean, it may be some tough love too. It'd be some tough love every now and then also, but you're going to be fair because you give everybody a chance to win. Like football and basketball games, right? When the clock is 0-0 in the beginning of the game, then guess what? It's a fair chance for both parties to win. Both teams got a chance to win this game at the end. You can't say it didn't start at 0-0. You can't say LeBron them had 30 points already to get the game started, nigga, and you had to come back from a 30-point deficit to try to tie the game and shit late in the fourth quarter or whatnot, and that's how your season been. No, bitch ass nigga. It was 0-0 for everything that you do that's either competition, sports related, or just life, right? When you're dealing with somebody and it's your first time even meeting them and the slate is clean, it's 0-0. You got a chance to win and you got a chance to lose. It's a fair thing. If you want to be that type of man, the way you're going to make it fair for everybody around you, but everybody also can benefit off of you. 30 and 40-year-old men are the ones to get that type of job done. You can't blame no motherfucking woman when you 30 and 40 years old, bro. You can straight move that motherfucking bitch out of your position. That's what the fuck you can do. And I'm using the word bitch for a reason. You can move your motherfucking mama ass and sit her the fuck down, bro. Like I just said, my mama ass the fuck all the way down, nigga. Okay? Baby mamas, daughters, sons, nigga, neighbors, nigga, anybody. I don't give a motherfuck, bro. Nigga, I'll sit your bitch ass down, nigga, playing with me, bro. I'm not finna be playing with no motherfucking hoe. No bitch, nigga. I ain't playing with no motherfucking broad, man. Talking about, nigga, you the reason why I can't be a goddamn man. I can't produce. I can't get out here and get no motherfucking money. I can't build myself up financially and shit. Why in the fuck am I playing with a motherfucking broad like that, dog? And getting on panels and shit, crying about that type of shit, like a baby mama or ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or a mama or aunt or a grandmama ever stopped me from doing what the fuck I want to do. And I'm 40 years old this shit, nigga. What I look like. Sit your bitch ass down somewhere, nigga, and step the fuck up. Nigga, when it's time to step up, nigga, and take over. Take over. Them goddamn women can't do shit. I don't give a fuck how much they yell and scream and whine and complain, nigga. You know. And I'm telling you, nigga, I'm the nigga living proof on this bitch, nigga. Just showing you what it is on YouTube, let alone, nigga, on in real life. Nigga, hey, put yourself in a position where you start getting some goddamn money. Build yourself up financially first as a goddamn man. Build yourself up. Go past, nigga, 50 bands. Go past 100 bands, nigga. And let's see, can anybody in your family, can any woman in your life stop you from doing a motherfucking thing? You ain't got to even build up 100 bands, bro. You can build up 20 bands, nigga, within a matter of a year. Build up 20 bands real quick. You know, when I first built that shit up, nigga, like the other year, nigga, I was like, God damn, man. And I still feel humble, still feel laid back. But I'm like, nigga, for me to sit on this bitch and have like a woman ever stop me from getting 20 bands, dog. How? How did she stop me from getting 20 bands? When all I had to do was go to work and work for this shit. And I worked for this shit. 30 bands. How did she stop me from getting this shit, though? From driving trucks and driving all over the country. And goddamn, not complaining about the shit. And doing my job correctly, bro. How did a woman stop me from stacking my money up every week? How? So I don't go to the mall. I don't go to the mall every week. I don't go to the mall, period. I go to Walmart every now and then. That's the only time I go and spend some money, like $200 some dollars, man. You know, there'd be a Walmart to get a lot of shit for this truck, man. But I'm not spending $200 and $300 every time I stop somewhere. The most I spend a day, maybe $20 some dollars, nigga, if anything, right? And everything else just stack up. Give my children money and shit for them to go to school, and then everything else just stack the fuck up. Pay child support, which is ain't nothing coming out. And then other shit just stack up, right? I'm trying to see how high in the fuck can a goddamn bitch ever stop me from being a goddamn man when I'm doing man shit and I'm seeing nobody's in my way. Even if these hoes want to pray for a nigga downfall, they can't pray. Cause nigga, I would put something on their ass. Nigga, that would have their ass sitting down, real down, nigga. Real down. Cause I don't even play them games like that with women. You can't put no juju, no root. You can't put no spell, nothing like that on me, bro. Without me putting something on you that's gonna have you in that motherfucking ground, man. See, them hoes don't know what I know about this spiritual work shit, nigga. Spiritual warfare and how to make shit go in your favor. Why you think shit be going in my favor the way I want it to go in my favor? So what I'm saying, no woman can even pray or even put something together to have me fucked up and shit out here while I'm on pursuit of getting mine, nigga. A woman ain't that powerful, no, because I promise you, dog, I could feel if somebody's trying to play with me like that, nigga. And I know how to activate some shit to where, nigga, all of a sudden now, you ain't gonna come and tell me that you had a car wreck. You ain't gonna tell me no shit like that. Why would you tell me that? I can bet you when I feel something ain't feeling right, dog, I know how to get it off of me and get it right back on your ass to where you gonna fucking have a car wreck before, nigga, I had one. If you talking about stopping somebody from pursuing what they need to pursue, just to prove that you somebody who can stop a black man from getting what he needs to do, so I can be one of these niggas on YouTube, right? So you want me to be a nigga on YouTube talking about how it was black women who stopped me from getting money and shit? So that's supposed to be my complaint, is black women put a root on me. They put a spell on me, dog. They did root. They brewed. Them hoes brewed some shit. and that stopped me from driving truck. Yeah, all right, man, we'll see. We'll see, my nigga. We'll see if your ass won't end up in the hospital before I do. All I gotta do is feel some shit that ain't right, man. And I know where it could be coming from. And the moment I reverse this shit back on your ass, dog, it's gonna devastate the fuck out you, because I'm not planning on your downfall, dog. I'm not out here plotting and scheming for you to goddamn be fucked up in life, nigga. I'm not. So it won't be me on the panel talking about, yeah, black women the reason why I lost my CDL, and black women the reason why I fucked around and did this and did that. Nah, nigga. You making the women smile, and they are feeling very satisfied, gratified, nigga. To hear you niggas sound so defeated, and you blaming them for the reason why. Sit a bitch down, man. You see where I'm at with this shit? Before you start complaining about one of these hoes, nigga, become that man you need to become, and watch how these women gonna fuck around, just fade away, dog. Like all the man shit that they was doing before. And when you come in and say, I got it from here, they gonna be like, nigga, how in the fuck? Cause believe it or not, man, a lot of these women still, they be wanting to be in these positions because they wanna blame or they wanna complain about nobody is trying to help them, right? My mother used to be like that. Then when I started giving my mother some goddamn money, right? So she can cover her bills like it ain't shit like that, right? It just threw her off. See, it threw my mother off because she thought her having a degree, her being a professor, means that, you know, the money was supposed to follow. And it wasn't like that. That it come from me being what I am and doing what I am, that now when y'all need $2,000, $3,000 to get shit done, I can send that shit within a matter of 10 seconds, right? And it's like, it confuses you, because what the fuck can you do now? Because you can't, you see what I'm saying? Not just you, but any of these women, y'all not dropping no $2,000 and $3,000 like that on some shit that need to be done. I can. And a nigga who's pursuing manhood shit can do shit like that. He can most definitely do that, to where that right there alone is gonna sit a motherfucking woman the fuck down. Your mama, your grandmama, your aunt, your baby mama, and all them, nigga, you flop out $5,000, nigga, and see, are they gonna watch how they become, like, not defeated. I don't want to use the word defeated, but look how they gonna become submissive or very perturbed or motherfucking just throw it off, discombobulated, confused. It's like, damn, some shit like that. It's gonna be on some shit like, damn. It's like you made them question all the shit that they was trying to do. You making a motherfucker question their life choices and shit like that, right? And it's sad that women got to feel that way, because so many men don't step up, right? To where they can just sit back and just chill. See, they feel like they the ones paying all the bills, paying the mortgage, paying the car note, paying for the groceries, taking care of all the utilities. They holding the shit down with whatever little money that they making, and then you with your earning potential as a man alone, you with your hustle, you with no baggage holding you back, nigga, you can get on this bitch and make whatever you want to make per month, per week. And guess what? When a woman see that shit, yes, she might be counterintuitive towards you. Most definitely, she might be trying to pull against you a little bit. It's only because she know now she can't compete. She knows she can't fuck with you. That's the look in her face that she gets. When you as a man become a goddamn man, it's like all the shit that she had been doing, she realizes she ain't really been doing shit. It's just the fact that she's been forced to have to do that. Because you as a man ain't been doing a goddamn thing, bro. You as a man never stepped up to take care of that shit for her, bro. So it's like whatever she got, she's making that shit do. She's working with whatever the fuck she got to work with, right? And nigga, when you realize your earning potential as a man and how nothing is slowing you down and nothing can stop you, dog, and you come in this bitch making a goddamn 100,000 a fucking month, I'm just saying, and you drop 5 and 10 bands on shit, that woman gonna sit the fuck down. At that moment, only at that moment, you realize it was never her that you had to blame. You had to blame your motherfucking self, nigga. You weren't supposed to ever blame this goddamn bitch, bro. You blaming this goddamn bro, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, what I mean is that you blaming her, and you got her believing she's powerful like that over your big ass. And then the moment you drop 4,000, 5,000 in her face and tell her go take care of this, or get some shit paid for, or get some shit done all within a matter of a goddamn moment, bro, she gonna look and be like, what? It's gonna throw her off, man, all the way, bro. All that tough talk, all that motherfucker acting like she got it like that, she independent and all that. Nigga, I'm telling you, nigga, it ain't like that, nigga. If you, as a man, capitalize on your and take advantage of your earning potential as a man, stop blaming them hoes for shit, I swear to God, nigga, your ass gonna be like, damn, I was blaming you, and look at what I'm making compared to you, right? When I am doing what I need to be doing, when I am going over and beyond, because nothing can stop me, and look at what I can make. I fuck around, come this bitch and making 10,000 a goddamn month, or no, 10,000 a week, 20,000 a week, right? You can fuck around and start doing shit like that, right, as a man. And then you got this woman who you been blaming, making 300, 400 a week, dog, and making it do what it do, right? But then you see what the hell you can do because you doing man shit. She can't fuck with you. Can't compete, nigga. Now you just blew out the water, man. Close her mouth for good. All that yapping, nigga. All that running her fucking mouth like you can't do this, you can't do that. Her getting her rocks off, trying to emasculate you, trying to handle you like you a little boy and you a big ass nigga, right? Now you got this bitch quiet in the motherfucker. That whole frustrated, mad. We talking about your mama, nigga, your sister, your aunt, your goddamn, your grandmama, your baby mama, your wife, your gal. We talking about these women, nigga, in your life. Now them hoes sitting around looking like, man, god damn. Damn. Can't do shit. When you in your man bag, nigga, she can't do shit. And a lot of women hate that shit, dog. And it's sad that they hate it. And I told you the reason why they're even in that position is because niggas, men, have let them be in those positions for too long to where they believe that they really are the men in the goddamn community. And then when they get around a man who know what it means to be a man, they try to give pushback, they try to fight, but it don't last long because a woman is not gonna outdo a man, bro, on man shit. If I can get men to understand that, bro, like, nigga, no matter what she say, she can't outdo you on man shit. She can outdo you as a mother, as a wife, as a girlfriend, right? She might can outcook out clean your motherfucker. She might can goddamn out gossip your ass, out talk your ass, right? I'll eat your motherfucking ass, nigga. But when it come down to doing man shit, she can try. She can try to get on some man shit until you come in and get on that man shit. And it look, this how it look like, bro. If y'all watched that race yesterday or the other day, it's a race. Now, the video of Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, right? Y'all know her. She's a sprinter, the Jamaican sprinter, right? Like the greatest ever. Like she's the queen of the 100, the 200. Like she's a queen, right? So it's videos that she's been doing for the last couple of years to where she's racing other parents at her son's school. And she just be dusting the fuck out the ass, dog. It don't even look right. The one I saw today on X or Reddit or whatnot, it was a clip of her racing, and they said it happened like a few days ago. And she racing the parents of her school, of her kid's school. And when you see This goddamn chick just straight dusted the fuck. It's like, we know you an Olympic sprinter, so we know it's not even close. But we looking like, look how you just was already at the finish line before them people even got started. Like, them people got started, barely got started, and she already at the finish line. It's just how she just pulled away. Like what the fuck? That shit look crazy from the overhead view. I'm like, damn, Shanahan, you just gonna dust the shit out there, man. You ain't even running your fastest, but you just running fast enough to show them they can't fuck with you. Well, that's how it is, nigga, when a man get in his man bag compared to a goddamn woman trying to be on some man shit, dog. That's what it is, though, nigga. I'm trying to tell you what the fuck it is, though, dog. Look at the video, nigga, typing in Shelly Ann Fraser Price racing the parents of her son's school, and it just came out like too long, like a day or two ago. Look at this video. Look at the one with from the side, right? From the side, not in the front, but from the side, the aerial view of how she just was at the finish line before they even got started. And they all started together. And then she had the finish line before they even got started. That's how you gonna be, nigga, as a man, bro. That's how I am as a motherfucking man to all these motherfucking hoes around me, man. These women around me, bro. In real life, you too. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you can't fuck with me, bro. I'm blowing your ass. I'm gonna blow your ass out the water, let you know I'm on some man shit, bitch. I'm on some man shit. Ain't no blaming you, nigga. See, that blaming shit put a nigga in some little boy ass position to where I'm in a box and shit, right? I'm here and you supposed to be above me and shit, right? Taking care of business like a goddamn man, right? Supposed to. Then when a man get on some man shit and realize ain't no motherfucking hoe nigga telling me shit. Ain't no motherfucking broad, nigga. What the fuck? I look like, nigga, how the fuck you gonna be taking care of the babies? You got hips, ass, titties, all that old shit. How the fuck you got all that going again? And then you gonna be outdoing me on man shit? I take offense, my nigga. I am offended by this shit. You got ass, titty, face, ass, titty, face, body, ass, titty, whatever. You got all that shit hanging off of you, man. Weight, all that. Your titties and shit, 30 pounds, money, holding you back. Hips, ass, all that shit got weight. I ain't got none of that shit, nigga. I'm muscular, but I ain't got none of all that. And then you got the kids you holding now, and the house you holding now, right? So you got all that to tend to, and I don't have to tend to none of that shit. But when it come down to man shit, you supposed to outperform me on man shit? You supposed to be outperforming me on some man? Now I'm gonna blow. Watch the Shelly Ann Fraser Price motherfucking goddamn video, nigga. That's my whole position when it come around these niggas like Gabe in the chat and these motherfucking women, nigga. We get started at the same race. And once nigga realize, can't nobody stop me. Nigga, I'm being at the finish line before you even get off your first break, nigga. I'm already at the finish line on your ass. And this the trucker mindset, though. The trucker mindset, the fact that I can drive 500 and 600 miles a fucking day, is to make sure your ass never catch up with me, because you're not gonna drive. We talking about just on some, I'm just being, you know, I'm literal. I'm being a little literal and shit. Yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna really drive 500. You ain't gonna drive 50 miles a day. And I'm comparing that to just, nigga, me understanding how to have stamina and willpower and knowing how to be patient and let shit go through and understand, I guess, driving 500 and 600 miles a fucking day, what that does to your mind. How when you look at little shit like 50 miles, like what you motherfuckers don't want to goddamn drive, what you scared to drive, bro, how I got the advantage over that. And I'm comparing that to life, in real motherfucking life. Real motherfucking life, nigga. I'll make it to where nobody can catch up to me. I get away from your ass. If you think you 300-400 miles anywhere near me, nigga, I'm gonna fuck around and get up in the middle of my sleep, get up out of my sleep, nigga, and get on this goddamn road and just I drive another 500 miles, nigga, and I know that's gonna put you at an inconvenience, because you ain't gonna have the stamina to drive 50 more miles, nigga. Let alone you fucking with a nigga who could be 300 or 400 miles away from you and get wind that you trying to get anywhere near my goddamn zone, anywhere near my fucking orbit. And then nigga, I would get up in the middle of the night and zoom, 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 would drive another 400 on your ass, dog. Nigga, you ain't gonna be able to fuck with a nigga like that. We talking about in real life and nigga in life, on truck life, all that shit. But we talking about all that shit, aardvark. Hypotheticals, nigga, literals, nigga, all that goddamn shit, man. Examples, nigga, all that shit, bro. We don't compare, Gabe. You right. I'm glad you admit we don't compare, nigga. We don't compare, Gabe. I like fucking with Gabe because I like showing Gabe, right, that he was taught wrong. You remember when I told y'all, Orvor, that the black man was told all wrong, and the black woman was told all wrong? See, Gabe is the example of what I mean about how the black man was taught and told all fucking wrong. To do this, to do that, to do that, and you're supposed to get these results, and guess what? Gabe ain't got those results. I do. So I could take what Gabe been wanting and don't even want the shit, right? Because, look, he was taught and told you go by doing it this way. Come to find out, that wasn't true, right? He looking now and seeing like, hold on, nigga, how in the fuck this nigga Rue? How is Rue even anywhere near me, dog? Or no, above me, man. Gabe, you don't have no money, Gabe. Put it like that. You don't have no money. That's what we talking about as men, bro. We talking about as men. You know, I be fucking with y'all niggas all about this money shit. You niggas, look, you niggas have allowed me, right, a fucking truck driver, a truck driving ass nigga, right? That's not prestigious at all. Low prestige, nigga. You all, with the prestige, have allowed a truck driver to say that he got more money, to can show that he got more money. And listen, Gabe, listen, Gabe. I don't care what you say about it, ain't all about money. Shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfucking ass nigga. Because the reason why you niggas mention about what the fuck you do for a living is because you talking about the earning potential based on your career, right? But then we talk about being, let's say, Orvor, we'll talk about if a motherfucker make $200,000 a year, right? Compared to somebody who got $200,000. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference from saying I make $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year is like 8 bands a month, right? You get what I'm saying, though, Orvor? So you could say I make 100-some thousand a year and leave it at that, right? Gabe would tell you what he'll make a year, but that doesn't mean he got that in his bank account. When it's time for him to show, do you got $20,000 right now to show? He don't have that. See the difference? See what I mean about the whole, how the prestige and how the money don't add up to your prestige? Hold on for a second. Man, that shit dope. That shit's cold. It's getting cold, man. Hold on. It's cold in this truck, man. It is cold, bro. Hold up. He said, I've literally been on TV for the work I do, a paid appearance. All right, what'd you get paid? Nothing? Like, what the fuck, nigga? You got paid $10,000 to get on? Come on, man. Stop, bro. You gonna do a paid television appearance, bro? I might. You know what, with my story, you know what, Arvark, think about this shit. Because I'm looking at, like, you know, this YouTube and how people can blow up on YouTube. And I'm just thinking about, I say, you know what? This is based on the fucked up shit I did when I was a kid, dog. And how I took accountability for that, got in trouble for it, right? And actually turned my life around for the better. I say, you know what? I might can capitalize off that shit. You know what's so crazy about this shit, Aardvark? Is people would be sick to their stomach because that didn't break me as a man, right? So if I make the best of that shit, like I plan on making the best of it, being a living proof of the shit. You know, people think that you supposed to be having bad luck and going through bad shit. But no, in the case with Rue, I've accounted for what I did that was wrong, right? And I made a vow not to ever do no shit like that again, right? And I haven't. And right now, me being 39 is a living proof because let's just say if I was playing games like these niggas you seeing getting exposed for doing what I did as a kid, you got these grown men all across the board is getting exposed for that shit. You think I'll still be living? You think I'll be free? Just think about this shit. You know how karma work. You know how God work, right? The universe don't play like that. So just think about how it is, though, right? So when we talking about redemption, redeeming situations and stuff like that, right? I'm thinking about, you know what? My claim to fame might just be that, right? Me being a person who would actually let it be known to everybody what I did was wrong. And I want parents to understand that their children could be engaging in all type of sexual activities when they're young, whether they being violated or they violating somebody. But yet if you don't tell them and teach them that what they're doing is illegal and it's criminal, guess what? They can get in trouble for it and they learn the hard way. Because the government is most definitely is going to put you through it. It's not like the government going to smack you and slap you on your wrist for it, right? So they don't care about how young you are. They going based on you committing a crime. No different than if a kid commit murder and all that kind of shit. It's like you get in trouble for that kind of shit, right? So the thing is this, though, right? The thing is the fact that this is going to be the outcome, Aardvark. A person with my past and with a low prestigious type of job, what I'll do and I'll perform every nigga, right, who got the most to say about it. And the reason why they saying what they saying about whatever I did when I was a kid is because they're procrastinating on what they should be doing. And they will allow for me, because I'm thinking niggas like Gabe and all these niggas on YouTube, they low-key pulling for me to be that underdog story that would actually go through all that, can persevere because I can sit here and let you guys talk about it and go at me and really, nigga, just go at it the way you want to, and it don't bother me the way you think you would, to where now you got to fuck with other people who still fuck with me, right? So now I capitalize off of that and become well known just based off that. And yet, it ain't the perception you niggas think it would be. It'd be pretty much, okay, this is what we need to goddamn bring awareness to. You see how crazy that shit look? I'm thinking about that shit if I go on Vlad TV and let Vlad and them know exactly what I did when I was 11. And the case of Gabe telling Bomb on Brownie shit, talking about the age difference was criminal. And when Bomb told Gabe, he's like, Gabe, that's the reason why he got in trouble, because it was criminal. And then Gabe couldn't do shit. He couldn't say shit. Because they don't believe, this is what it is on YouTube, Aardvark. They don't believe that people can come back from shit because they would never come back from it. Actual potential let it be known that if it was him, nobody would ever forgave him or never talk to him ever again, right? He don't want to look at it's the shit he been doing on YouTube is the reason why his ass is not forgiven or won't be forgiven. Same thing with Daryl, right? Daryl say if he had the same thing I had, folks would be talking about him. Of course, because of what you doing now, nigga, and how you fucking with people now, right? Not because you redeeming yourself. You see what I'm saying? Exactly, though. So guess what, though? You're right. It's been a lot of criminals, a lot of niggas with shady past who driving trucks and they build themselves up financially. And what I'm saying, when it comes to you being in cybersecurity with your prestige, right? That's what you want to lead with, the prestige. But for some reason, you can't lead with the finance. Your finance don't match your prestige. My finance supersede this motherfucking so-called low prestige, bro. It ain't expected for me to have more money than you. It ain't supposed to be expected for me to have more money than the president of a goddamn college, nigga. Just think about what I'm saying, though, right? We talking about sitting on, not making a year. Do not come to me talking about what a motherfucker make a year. We are talking about what you got in your account as of right now. Who give a fuck about if you make $300,000 a year if you barely have $300 right now in your bank accounts? What point did you prove? Aardvark, listen, Aardvark. Aardvark say, I know of the story, how they used against you. Exactly. No, you're right. There aren't, guess what? I can put my mother and a lot of people who's been educated and all that shit that's around me who still struggle financially, who don't have what I have. Listen to what I'm saying though, right? It's a bunch of people like me, right, who drive trucks, and a lot of people like you. Guess what? A lot of these truck drivers got more money than you, Gabe. That's the cold part about all that shit. Gabe, I've already asked you, I've already challenged you. Do you want to do a challenge right now? I've been saying this for a year, nigga. Your ass still don't want to do the challenge, though, bro. If you really got it like that, let's do the challenge. You go to the bank, withdraw $25,000 to get started, right? And you count it out, and I'll do the same and count it out in this truck. And then we go up, and we go up, and we go up, and we go up, and we go up until, I guess, whoever win, right? What I'm saying, though, Gabe, listen. Arvort. What Gabe and them don't like, what people don't like on YouTube is this, right? Based on what I did when I was a kid, Rue can take the shit and let y'all go at me. But see, that's too much like right to where now when you realize it don't affect me, now you got to go and try to fuck with everybody else. Or you believe that this nigga ain't supposed to have no good luck, man, because of what he did. He supposed to be fucked up for the rest of his life, right? But then you missing the key thing. Rue is accountable for that. He's not denying it. He ain't lying about it. He ain't playing no games about it. He ain't mocking it. He ain't doing it again. He's done. He have redeemed himself from that, right? That's why now he see, okay, it's still life to be lived. Therefore, he can make the most of it and take advantage of these opportunities, though, right? See, niggas don't like the comeback story, though. Or Vork. Niggas don't like that comeback story. They don't like. Gabe would not have been able to be on YouTube if he would have got exposed for what I got exposed for. This is the reason why me and him, we two different people. Because I'm not telling you, you got to be exposed for what the fuck I did. Because what I did was fucked up, right? And I understood that as a child, right? What I'm saying is that if any little thing come out about these niggas, bro, look at the Grinch, for instance, right? If any little thing come out that could be considered embarrassing or humiliating to these dudes don't have the willpower, the wherewithal, they don't have the nuts, the stamina, they don't have the perseverance skills, the redeeming skills, they don't have none of these skills that's of men, right? Stoicism and all those shit to be able to sit in it and acknowledge what they did was fucked up and accept all scrutiny and backlash that goes with it. These niggas would run. You understand what I mean? When the fuck is Ash's potential, though, when I exposed him for beating his goddamn wife in 2007? Where is he? He ain't been around like he was fucking with me last year. When I exposed his goddamn wife and shit, when he put my baby mama and my goddamn son on his shit, and I put his wife on my shit, put his house on my shit. So where has he been those since? I haven't heard of him. We ain't seen this nigga in a year. Where he at? Why the Grinch ran off of YouTube because he got exposed for being a bisexual? All right, stand in your shit, nigga. What's the problem? Arvort, listen, Arvort. These niggas think they can fuck with niggas like me, right? Niggas like Warren and shit. Look how Warren crashing out because he get a divorce or a woman that he was with cheating on him when he had bad intentions for why he was even with this bitch, right? Like he was never a good nigga. He was never trying to be something good for her or her children. But look how he's acting and responding to this shit. Weak. That's why I say these niggas admire me because I can deal with the most fucked up shit. And I'm telling you guys and telling other people, don't go through what I went through. Do not do what the fuck I did, right? And yet, can sit here and still deal with you guys, come at me however you want to come at me. But since you guys can't just come at me, you got to go at Bomb Cherry. You got to go at Bomb Squad. You got to go at every other woman, every other man. This is what the fuck y'all got to do. That's cowardly shit. We gave them so mad that I can't get at Rue like I want to. I'ma still be in Rue chat, even though Rue did something at 11 years old that I don't agree with, but I'ma still be in his chat. What the fuck you still be in my chat for? Right? That proves right there that you understood that I was a goddamn kid, and yet I redeemed myself, and you admire what you see right now. Because if I was in this bitch acting like I was suicidal and homicidal and crashing the fuck out, nigga, your ass wouldn't even come around me. You feel like you done won the goddamn game. He said, I have nothing to prove to scum like you. I rejected your challenge because you're just not on my level. Gabe, you a house husband, bro. What you talking about? I could pull your bitch, though, man. That'll really make you sick, nigga. I could pull your hoe, man. I could pull Tia, nigga. The cold part about it, nigga, I can pull Tia, talk to Tia, get to know her, explain to her what the fuck I did as a kid, and she'll still will fuck, my nigga. That was confusing, gay, because they want to know why these women would still get this nigga some pussy. Why would these women still entertain this nigga? Why would these women still be doing this? Why they not turned off by the nigga? What the fuck? Nigga, because I can explain what the fuck happened. And women with good sense can see, okay, nigga, if you was a kid and got in trouble for the shit, what the fuck you want me to do about that? What can we do about that shit? Nothing. You ain't doing that shit now because you got grown ass men who have done that shit to kids, dog, and they doing it now, nigga. And don't nobody say shit about it. So why in the fuck are you saying anything about an 11-year-old who got in trouble for it? And now this nigga 39 years old and he's now making more money than any one of you niggas in the goddamn space. How that work? We're not gonna play no game or avoid, like when it come down to men, that money is not synonymous with a man, though, bro. And especially when you got these niggas out here trying to act like they more prestigious than other men based on what they do. And yet, if men who are not as prestigious and professional than them got more money than them niggas got an issue with that. That's the reason why the police always had an issue with the drug dealer. That's why everybody who tried to do an honest goddamn life always had an issue with a hustler, a pimp, a scammer, or whatever the fuck, right? A dope dealer, whoever the fuck it is, right? They always had an issue with the money these folks could actually get their hands on. Cause they know money supposed to match up to your prestige. And if it don't, something is lacking in you. Something's lacking, something don't sound right in this situation, man. Somebody was lied to about the situation, bro. Nigga told you wrong. You saw that work, Arvor? You saw that work, bro? Told you wrong, man. All wrong, bro. They told you all fucking wrong, man. And you ain't trying to change the shit. And you get left behind because you want your way to be the only way. It's not gonna be that way. That's how your boy Rue gonna get known on a national level, dog. It's gonna be my story. What I got exposed for. Watch what happen within the next couple years, bro. And y'all gonna be like, man, this nigga Rue, I know this nigga Rue ain't predicted this shit. And he fucked around and said that, yeah, him going around and he's speaking on what the fuck happened when he was a kid. He's speaking on that being an elephant in the room. He's speaking on his part and what he did was wrong and what he saw people around him doing. And even though that was what he saw, it wasn't no excuse. He got in trouble for it. He was made an example out of, right? And I go around teaching people and telling people, keep an eye on your goddamn children, man. Keep an eye on what your kids are doing on social media, on fucking in these houses and shit where nobody is supervising their ass, man. In these rooms, ain't nobody in the room. Just keep an eye on when they around other students, other children around their age who may have been exposed to certain things, and now they introducing that shit to your goddamn kid, man. Now your kid on that type of shit. Your kid ain't special. Your kid is not special in that regard. Your kid can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old and get introduced to some shit before they ready, either by somebody old or somebody around their age, right? And we talking about sexual shit. And now they are curious as fuck because now it's like you don't open up Pandora's box, bro. You cannot go back from that shit. Your kid to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old and now have been introduced to sex and shit. And you didn't think that this person, you didn't think your kid would be introduced to shit like that because they a kid. And then now they just acting out on urges and impulse. And they doing it with this and doing it with that. And they getting in trouble for the shit and end up going to jail for that shit. End up getting a record behind that shit. Yo, I think that's been the curse of the black community for so goddamn long. It's the fact that all this child molestation, all this sexual assault shit that's been going on for so fucking long, and everybody just sweep up under the rug and think that shit's so cool and so player, and as long as you don't get caught, nigga, you good and you got away with the shit, and you fucking underage girls and underage boys and all that kind of shit, and don't nobody get in trouble for that kind of shit, right? All right then, guess what? The nigga who got in trouble for it, who can be an advocate for that, to let everybody know, look, man, check on your goddamn people, man. Don't underestimate your 10, 11-year-old daughter or your 10, 11-year-old son, man. Them kids don't know what they could be learning and what they actually been introduced to. That if they did it to somebody else, that they ass gonna go to jail for that shit. They don't know that. That's how real that shit is. Your kid to get locked up for that shit, bro. That's just what it is, right? And just imagine how sick these motherfuckers on YouTube would be when now you thought what would expose me and make me run off of YouTube and maybe run around and kill myself and all that kind of shit. Now I use it, nigga, to be an advocate, to actually help people, to bring awareness to everybody. To when you leaving your children around, nigga, understand what your kid could be doing and what somebody could be doing to your goddamn kid, man. Yeah, you know about it, but don't act like because they little, they ass not doing nothing. Don't act like they not touching each other on school bus and shit like that. That's what they doing. So when they got mad with Sister Georgia a few years ago for saying, yeah, you got teachers and principals who she know is telling her that these kids are engaging in sex in elementary school, everybody got mad with Sister George for that shit. I'm like, for what? Y'all get mad because you want to be in denial that kids are out here having sex, bro? Are they out here engaging in sexual activities? All these motherfucking kids, all these goddamn people who on YouTube swear up and down that they've been molested and touched on by somebody. How in the fuck they have the audacity to be on this bitch and act like as though they don't know that kids have been introduced to sex, right, at a young age? How does that work? How is it damn near every woman, and a lot of these men not gonna admit that they was fucked with, but how is it damn near every black woman on this motherfucking bitch, man? Think about what I'm saying, right? Every black woman on here tell you straight up she was touched on and introduced to sex before she was even ready. And it wasn't just her. It's a bunch of them all across the goddamn city, all across the state, all across the country, right? Got the same story, all within the same, different ages, my bad, not the same ages, bro. Different ages. Damn near every woman on this whole got a story about how she was fucked with when she was a goddamn kid by somebody, not 11, Gabe, or Vart. None of these women gonna tell you it was an 11-year-old, it was a Rue who touched them when they was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. No, they all gonna tell you it was a motherfucking nigga in their goddamn 20s and 30s, man. How they making Vart? Listen what I'm saying, Vart. Let me lay down, Rafael. Hold on. Raise the windows up, man. I'm good. Vart. So how this shit work? How Vart? How is it damn near every woman, and if the men was brave enough to get on here and talk about it like Hassan Campbell, then you get a bunch of men and say the same thing too. But how is it damn near every woman, right, on YouTube can talk about how they was molested under the age of 10, right? Under the age of 14, right? But they're not gonna tell you that it was an 11-year-old like Rue who did it. Why damn near every woman gonna tell you that it was a 20 or 30-something-year-old man who did this shit, or 40-something-year-old man who did this shit when they were little girls? Why all these women got the same story? And we know it's true, because I seen it happen when I was little. So we're not gonna act like, I can't pretend like as if my 13, 14-year-old cousin wasn't fucking them grown ass men. Yeah, grown men was fucking them, bro. So my thing is, when you hear about kids engaging in sex now, when they kids and shit, and you don't want to believe it, but then if something happened, then all of a sudden you're surprised. What I'm telling you is that don't be surprised, because talk to your kids about that shit and let them know the legal ramifications for engaging in sex at them young ages, even though they don't know what the fuck's going on. Tell them this shit. Don't assume that because they in elementary school that they not out there having sex or doing some sexual activities and shit. You ain't got to be having sexual intercourse, bro. You could just simply be doing oral sex, man. Or just touching each other, right? Putting your hands in between somebody's legs in somebody's pants, bro. You don't have to be fucking, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody thinking that, okay, my kid at 10 ain't fucking, okay, your kid may not be fucking, but your kid probably done touched somebody, or somebody done touched your kid genitals, man. Somebody at your kid's school who's introduced to this kind of shit brought that shit to your son or your daughter. Now your daughter and your son hooked on that shit. You get what I'm saying? That just might be my goddamn calling though, bro. Cause I'm stepping in my calling and my purposes as I continue to do what I'm doing. I'm like, that just might be my thing, is to be an advocate, to let folks know, check on your children, man. Your children could be most definitely engaging in sexual activities, though. You don't want to believe it. But if you don't want to believe it, then why in the fuck was you hear stories of every goddamn woman being molested and shit when they was goddamn young? If it's hard for you to believe that shit. It's the same situation. It's the same with the Bill Cosby rape situation. Most of the women were about the same, man. Listen, man. With Bill Cosby, what I'm saying though, bro, you got grown men that have been fucking around with children forever. Grown men desiring to be with little girls, young girls, since forever. This is something that is very common. This is not some shit that's rare. It's to the point now where you hear about these sexual assault. This shit cold. I gotta turn shit off, man. Hell nah. I was trying to let this shit rock. That shit cold like a motherfucker, man. Look, when you hear about these stories of sexual assault cases, sexual this case, sexual that, nigga, you hear about this shit aardvark. Listen, my nigga, you hear about it. It's to the point where you don't even feel nothing about this shit no more because it's so common. And that's what the media, this is what society is trying to make this shit common. When you calling everybody a pedophile, you calling everybody a chomo, a child molester, everybody's getting labeled this shit. Even the people who don't have paperwork have been labeled that shit on YouTube for one, right? So it wasn't just nigga leaving it on me based on my paperwork, right? They calling any nigga that they don't like. Think about this shit, how crazy this shit sound, right? If a motherfucker don't like you, they can call you this shit, call you that, right? And it stick. Cause people looking at you like, what the fuck? You get niggas like JP who's calling himself a goddamn pedophile, talking to a little boy on the phone, talking about he been fucking his bitch. The boy under goddamn 10, 11, 12, I don't know how old the little boy was, man, but the nigga asked, he said, so you a pedophile? And nigga said, yeah. Now who the fuck joke like that? It's to the point now where these men have talked about fucking young ass kids and shit for the longest, and that's what they really desire, for the reason why a grown woman hit the goddamn wall. A grown ass woman is not desirable and shit, even though she's 25, 26, 30. The reason why he's saying that, because he can't get along with her, because he want a younger girl. He want his fresh pair, or a new somebody that he can mold and groom, so when she get 18, she can be his or whatnot, right? That's the name of the game. He identified more with that because a lot of these guys, like you say, right, or they're arrested, developed, right? They stuck at 16, so therefore, like R. Kelly and shit, they identify more with teenage girls and shit than grown women. They never got past the teenage girl phase, the teenage phase, period. A lot of niggas didn't get pussy in high school, so they couldn't get past that. They can't get past the fact that they didn't get no pussy in high school. So they stuck in high school, right? That's why he stuck in high school. Because they couldn't get no pussy in high school, so he stuck on them teenage girls in high school who feel like they owe them pussy. The niggas who talking about high school shit, how they didn't get no pussy in high school, and they talking about women hitting the wall at 30, and they roasting women and talking shit and all of those shit on these panels, and these niggas Talking about if the age of consent with this and if the legal age was that, they'll go low and low until the motherfucker can't go no low. And guess what? Them niggas are stuck in 13, 14, 15, because those are ages where they wanted to get pussy. They wanted to have sex when it mattered. It mattered, Orvark. It mattered for boys to get pussy at 15, 16. My son them age, right? My nephew them age. It don't matter for a nigga to be my age getting no pussy, bro. I ain't fucked nothing in a while, nigga. I've been just pursuing money because I ain't never had no goddamn money. And I'm like, okay, I done build myself up to this point where I can see where else can I go, how far can I go with this shit. If I get some, nigga, I just get some, nigga, when I go home. On the road, nigga, I ain't chasing nothing, nigga, on the road, fuck it. Right? These niggas here, though, still stuck at 9th and 10th grade, because they feel like them 9th and 10th grade girls, even now, they remind them of the girls when they was in high school, so they don't feel like it would be wrong if they try to fuck a high school girl right now. Because he's still stuck in that mindset of being in high school. You know, he's 40, even though he's 35 and up. He still feel like it's girls in high school that he didn't get pussy from in high school when he was in high school. And now it's these new girls who's in high school now need to give him some goddamn pussy. That's the name of the game. Like Obsidian, you go. And you on the panel with them guys right now, though, Gabe. I ain't on the panel with them guys. Who I'm on? Name somebody I'm on the panel with right now, though. So Obsidian and all of them, right? That's what they wanted. Gabe and them, that's what they wanted. It means more for young boys who are 15, 16 to get pussy than 35-year-old men, dog. When you are the most energized, the most potent, the most youthful, the most ready to go, man, most horniest nigga, this whole new concept of sex, nigga, is something fresh. Nigga, you want to fuck when you got them 14, 15, 16. That's when that made you feel like it was a rite of passage and you belonged in the crowd, dog. You was getting pussy in high school. If anybody try to tell a nigga who didn't get pussy in high school that he's grown and he can get all the pussy he want now, it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter now, nigga. It mattered when his dick was the hardest. His dick might not be getting the hardest right now. It mattered what type of girl he could fuck back in the day. If he just getting pussy from any old chick and she ain't all that, she just all right, it ain't gonna be no bragging right. It's supposed to be for bragging purposes, dog. You know, black men always stay stuck in the past about what they did when they was young because they never have anything to offer while they old, while they middle age, right? And I want to go against that. I want to dispel that bullshit, nigga, and go against that whole notion of you thinking your best years when you in your 20s and shit, or high school in your 20s. What about, nigga, when you 30 something, 40, 50? I'm qualified to break down teenage sex, nigga. I was engaging in it. Let y'all tell it. Y'all mention. Hold on, y'all mentioned Gabe. You've mentioned child porn on here many times, Gabe. Anytime you talk about me and what I did when I was a kid, nigga, that's child porn shit, bro. There was one time you was on a panel talking about, yeah, nigga, you messed with it was a 6-year-old, it was a 6-year-old, you was 11, it was a 6-year-old. You mentioning child porn at this point. To where you go around and you telling everybody who rock with me that they pedo supporters and all that kind of shit, right? You dwelling on what I did when I was a fucking kid, not as a grown man. So why you ain't talking about what I'm doing as a grown man, though? I'm confused. You ain't going on panel saying this is what Rue doing as a grown man. See, that'd make a little more sense, or if the nigga could talk about the past and talk about the present. Why niggas don't want to talk about the things I did as a grown man, like when I got in trouble with the police and shit, breaking in buildings and shit, evading arrest. You know, why the fuck niggas don't want to talk about that shit? Why Gabe done dwell? Gabe was, I remember Bomb at the set, nigga, Gabe, Bomb told Gabe one day, Bomb say, Gabe, you saying the same shit? You talking about a 6-year-old? You keep talking about a 6-year-old? It's like he just kept saying it. He was fixated on that shit, on Reg the Bad Guy shit, bro. Stuck on that shit. Children engaging in sex, nigga. Gay and them can't get that out their mind when it come to me. And not just him. All these other niggas who wish, look. These other niggas like Asher Potential and Warren talk about the same shit because they want to prove the point that if it was them who got exposed for that shit, nobody would forgive them, right? So now we talking about just simply getting grace out the situation. These niggas saying, Daryl Long them talking about, if that was me with that record, nigga, you know, everybody be talking about me all day. Would never forgave me for no shit like that. So you niggas want to be forgiven for that shit. Why you niggas even comparing what I did to what you could have potentially did and got in trouble for, and then now 20 years later, 30 years later, folks giving you grace and forgiving you for the shit. Why you want to get grace for shit like that? Why you comparing that? That ain't something you want to be associated with, nigga. Now you supposed to get away from that shit. You ain't supposed to be Arvar. Listen what I'm saying, Arvar. You not supposed to be saying shit like, if I had did the same thing Rue did, man, or guys exposed for, y'all wouldn't even fuck with me. Why would you want to be exposed for what I did? And why would you want anybody to fuck with you? Like, why would there be a conversation? Why would there actually be, I'm confused. Why in the fuck? Why are you making that a point? Why are you implying that you probably did some shit like that too, but didn't get caught? So there's nothing to expose about you. Why are you, out of all the things you can compare to me, if you want to compare, why not compare money? Why are you saying, if I got exposed for that shit, y'all wouldn't fuck with me? Why would you want anybody to fuck with you? Like, why is that the barometer of people fucking with people? Like, I'm confused. Like, make that shit make sense on Arvar. Exactly. A pure weirdo, exactly. It's like when I call Gabe out for being fixated on child porn. So I'm talking about breaking down teenage sex. Nigga, I'm qualified to speak on. Listen, just based on my record. You understand what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I can go around YouTube, go on Vlad TV, go on No Jumper and speak on this shit. I'm qualified. Cause I engaged in the shit. Now I violated somebody when I was a kid, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody qualified to speak on children engaging in sex, nigga, Rue is most definitely qualified to talk about what was going on around him and what was happening and what I saw, what I learned, and what I did. I most definitely am qualified to break the shit down. And if it hurts your ears, nigga, why in the fuck you still listening? Because you want to hear, right? When I got you niggas on this bitch dwelling on it, and y'all niggas on this whole nigga thinking about it, you thinking about child porn because you thinking about 11-year-old and a 6-year-old children doing sexual acts, nigga. That's child porn. Like this one woman is exposing Israel doctrine for talking about he saw a child porn clip and shit. He heard about it, he typed it in, and he was watching some child porn, some kiddie porn shit. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Yes, of course Gabe wanna watch child porn if he's not already watching the shit. Cause he sure be dwelling on what the fuck happened when I was a kid though, bro. He sure ain't talking about what the fuck I'm doing now at 39 years old though, right? He talking about when I was 11? That nigga got on Brownie shit talking about, but see, it was an age different. It was an age different. It was he was 11 and the child was 6. He focused on child porn shit. You don't think that shit weird though, Arvar? I got in trouble for it, nigga. Did my time for that shit. Vowed to never do no shit like that ever again in my life because I understood that was wrong. Took accountability for it and didn't blame nobody. Don't blame black women for the shit. I ain't blaming black community for the shit. That was all my doing, nigga. I don't give a fuck if I learned that from this. I don't care if that was going around me, nigga. I was made the example out of, and I take that shit. And that's why whatever good happened for me now, it just happened because of the accountability. And my thing is, Arvar. My thing is, why it hurts him to talk about what I'm doing now? Why he can't say, yeah, Rue, you got more money than me, nigga. You right, because I can't count out no 20-something bands right now. I can't. Why he in my chat every time I go live? Why Gabe be worrying about kiddie porn, child porn? Why they be on his brain every time you talk about me? I want y'all to think about what I'm saying, dog. Anytime niggas mentioning what I did as a kid and I got in trouble for the shit, they thinking about child porn. They thinking about what children was engaging in sexually that they learned from other goddamn people. The cold part about it, niggas like Gabe know, if Gabe just be truthful, they know 10, 11-year-olds ain't picking this shit up on their own. They learn it from somebody and they doing it to somebody else. And you know what's so crazy? When people on YouTube try to get on this bitch, act like they ain't never heard no shit like that before, or they never seen it. Yes, it was a shock, dog, when y'all first heard about it. Nigga, I give you that. It was exposure, bro. It was like a surprise. But to get on this bitch and act like you don't know that children are being violated and they violate other people too. This is why I couldn't run. It wasn't no running nowhere, nigga, because I'm like, y'all gotta come with something a little tougher than that shit. Yeah, you niggas now know what the fuck everybody in my family know. Everybody in my real life know. And now what you guys gonna do about it when it comes down to me sitting here and letting you guys criticize and really throw your biggest and best punch at me, dog, when you realize that shit ain't gonna do a bitch ass thing, and I'm still gonna live my life and still gonna do what I'm supposed to do as a goddamn man to my children, for my family and everybody around me. And even if I got to help one of y'all goddamn family members, nigga, I'll be here to help one of your family members, nigga. I want to hold it personal against you, man, because you don't know no better, right? So what you niggas gonna do now, right? When Rue not gonna go nowhere, and then now that frustrates you because you can't get that victory, and now you find yourself holding the biggest fucking L, though, man, that you thought you was gonna give me. Because you don't understand what the fuck you talking about, for one. So this supposed to be a guaranteed L for all y'all, and y'all can't even get the W. No, it's supposed to be a guaranteed W for you guys and a guaranteed L for me, and y'all can't get this W for some reason. No, why y'all can't get that? Y'all just knew for sure in your remedial mind that, man, we got this nigga, bro. We gonna get this nigga, hell yeah. And then when you see, now hold on, man, this is not going according to plan. This not going the way we thought it would go. What the fuck? Why we still ain't got rid of this goddamn nigga, man? Why the hell this nigga still around? Why is this nigga still doing what he's doing? Why is he getting better in front of us, bro? What kind of shit is this? It's gonna confuse you when you go home, nigga, and sleep at night, dog. That we can't even get this nigga here the motherfucking L that he deserved, in our opinion. This nigga flipped it on us and ended up starting winning on us, bro. What the fuck? This shit done got back hot again. Hold on, man. That shit done got hot. Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. Salute. Ain't no blaming. That's the whole point. What I told Reg that day. Reg talking about, why you still on YouTube? Why you ain't left YouTube? I'm like, Reg, that's the problem wrong with you niggas right now, man. The problem with you niggas is that y'all niggas always running. Nigga, acknowledge what you did was wrong, nigga. Sit in it, nigga. Stand in it. Nigga, let people go at you. And you keep doing what you doing, man. Like, don't all this running every time something happen. Why y'all running, dog? Like, y'all running for what? You did some shit, nigga. Stand in it. You want to hold everybody else accountable, nigga? Hold yourself accountable, nigga. You got exposed for it. So stand in it. What the fuck you running from? Because everybody else would have ran, nigga. All y'all would have ran, dog. For real? Like the Grinch. Like, what? I'm just going to feel like, Grinch, you running? Y'all niggas too fragile, dog. I'm saying y'all black men, man, sad, bro, because y'all can't deal with no type of adversity, no obstacle. Y'all can't come back from nothing, bro. You niggas don't have the mindset to just be able to just go through pain, man, and get through it. Go through a storm and get through it, dog. Your mental toughness is fucking at a -1,000, bro. And you niggas can't stand to see nobody else who know how to persevere. Why you think niggas like Pastor was getting pushed back when Pastor was like, Rue know how to persevere, man? Because everybody else is gonna run. I'm like, man, y'all niggas, man, can run all around the world if that's what you want to do. Nigga. Nigga running. They run too much, man. And they expect other folks to run. And then when other folks don't run, they want to use shaming tactics. They want to come at you sideways. They want to know why you ain't. Nigga, running from what, though, nigga? The cold part about it, Arvark, is when niggas like Gabe them can't just keep it on me. They got to now start going at other people. That's that cowardly shit. It's like, nigga, you just can't keep it on Rue? And Gabe them saying, nah, we can't because it don't affect Rue. We all about shame. That's all we gonna do is shame. We shaming people around here, dog. So we can't shame this nigga, bro. We can't get him off his square, bro. He's getting better. Like the more we go at the nigga, the more he get better and better and better and better and better. And we don't want him to keep getting better on our watch, bro, because he's supposed to be going down and down and down and down, but he's not. So now we gotta shame everybody around him, right? And you can't even shame them. You can't even shame the people who fuck with me, though, right? You can't shame them. That shit crazy, man. Y'all niggas better learn something from all this shit, man. Black people gotta learn, dog. Black people gotta understand, nigga. Look, dog. Look, man. Look. Black people, y'all gotta get up out y'all bag, man. Scary bag, nigga. Running. You had no business ever talking to me in that case. If that's how you get now, cause I don't move like that. Why I ever gave any one of these niggas who play with me, man, the time of day when I know when push come to show up, y'all gonna run, though. Why am I ever letting you think you can ever fuck with me, though, when I'm not gonna run from shit? You running from shit, nigga. And the shit you running from not even nowhere near as worse as what the fuck, nigga, I'm sitting in, nigga, and can stand in. That's cold about it. Like, y'all running from what? Let Gabe get fired or lose his house and watch how Gabe run. I'm like, yeah, you ran because you lost. You foreclosed your house. And you couldn't take that embarrassment on YouTube? That humiliation? You couldn't take folks find out you got your house foreclosed on and y'all, you could be homeless or whatnot. So you couldn't take that level of embarrassment? Why not? You get you another house, right? Or get you another apartment. What was the problem? Like I say, Ashton Potential was doing all that old bullshit, and we knew he was a coward, nigga, the whole time, dog. And he thought I didn't have what the fuck I had on him. Cause I'm playing it like, okay, nigga, keep it on me, nigga, we good, dog. I ain't got to show all you niggas what I got on you niggas, bro. And the moment you start violating, man, nigga, I expose your motherfucking wife and your ass, and I expose where you stay when you be out in the backyard, exactly where you stayed at, nigga. Start exposing your children name and all of those shit. Exposing your criminal history, your domestic battery record and all of those shit, nigga. And I ain't heard a motherfucking thing from this bitch ass nigga since, dog. Why? Gabe, that's your boy. Where in the fuck is Ashton Potential? That nigga calling my baby mom and all of those shit, right? All of those weak ass shit. He called my child's mother after I exposed his goddamn wife because he didn't think I had that information. This is what you get for fucking with people, man, right? Who's telling you to keep it on them. And the moment you step outside that shit, now you see exactly what you've been looking for, I guess, huh? And then now you running. When the fuck is you? Where David Johnson them at, dog? Where they at? That's cold, man. That's cold-blooded, man. Running, nigga. Ooh, they running, man. They be running, bro. Niggas be running. Think they can fuck with me, man. You running, nigga? When shit get rough with you or get hard with you, bro, you start running. Shit you done did, got exposed, and you run. And you get mad at me for not running? Because I can acknowledge what the fuck I did that was wrong, nigga, and I can sit here and let y'all just say what y'all say. And when you see that shit don't affect me, man, you niggas get mad at the people around me, nigga. Like, are you serious, dog? Ah, man, I can't put this on this charger right now. That shit going. It's already giving me low motherfucking signal, man. I don't know what's going on. Yo, to my Warren ass. Or Vort. That nigga running. Hell, Denini running. All them running. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Nigga, I ain't never justify what I did as a kid, though, Vort. But I'm saying, though, nigga ain't run from that. It's like people ain't did nowhere near what I did. And they running. When shit get exposed or when something happens to them, they running, bro. And it's like, I allow these people to play with me, man. I allow a cowardly motherfucking niggas and bitches on here to play with me. The ones who, when shit get rough, when the shit get tough, when shit get aired out, when shit get fucking exposed, y'all gonna run like a motherfucker, man. And I let y'all play with me. You got the chick who gave the information up, my information up. She died. She dead, man. And it wasn't based on no motherfucking illness, man. She wasn't sick. This shit be confusing the fuck out of me. I'm like, nigga, you died? Folks trying to make it seem like, nigga, I got the last laugh. If that's how y'all feel, then fuck it, man. But nigga, I can promise you, spiritual warfare is something for real, nigga. And if you don't know what the fuck you doing and what you talking about, man, that shit be happening. That's why I know what to say and what not to say and what to do and what not to do. Folks be playing on this bitch, don't understand who you playing with. I don't play with certain people a certain way because I know how shit can get kind of crazy, man. Man, I just be sitting around looking like, man, I know these motherfuckers, these niggas here, man, black people, can't go through shit. Can't go through no type of nothing without running. Always got to run. Everybody run. They run. Think that shit cute to be running. Man, I ain't no real one, dog. I'm just nigga doing what I'm doing, man, for all the fun. Yeah, she died. That's crazy, man, for Hall of Fame. Niggas be running, man. You got your nigga Rue on here, man. The guy exposed for the worst shit, and I'm not gonna run. Even in person, nigga, y'all got to just come face me, nigga, or I'll face the music, dog. It's like, do y'all niggas know how to push through, persevere, stand tall in something, acknowledge what you did, get past that shit because you're not gonna do it again? Be apologetic for it, right your wrongs for it. I apologize to the victim, family, my mother, grandmother, everybody. You know, I went around and apologized to everybody for what I did. See what I'm saying? But folks don't want you to continue to live after that, man. Why not? Live, nigga. This is crazy, dog. It just, I don't know, it's just crazy to see, like, how people can't take shit, they can't go through shit, man. And then you wonder why things don't happen for you. You want to sit back and people watch shit happen for other folks, and then because you too scared, too scary to go through. So your image too pristine or too goddamn clean or whatever the hell, to where you can't go through something and get out of that. Your ass nigga gonna run. Anything get exposed, anything that you don't like, that's unfortunate, that happens, that you did, that you was a part of, get exposed, because you've been on this bitch trying to have this squeaky clean image and shit. So if it get exposed that you on this, you on that, and all of a sudden now, nigga, we don't hear from you no more. We don't hear from your ass no more, huh? Uh-uh-uh. Uh-uh-uh. It's wild, man. Mm-mm-mm. Getting back to my original point, man, if I get up off this joint, man, look, listen, you guys gonna see, man. Ain't no blaming nobody, bro. I'm just telling you, I'm repeating myself, because y'all gonna see in me, respectfully, if I'm living and breathing and got my limbs, able body to do whatever I've been doing, man. Y'all pray for me like I be praying for y'all. But you guys will see, ain't no be no excuses, man. Ain't no excuses, dog, no more. Ain't no procrastinating, ain't no sitting back waiting and you point a finger at somebody else because you don't want to step up and do what you're supposed to do as a man, for sure. And now you done got to the point where you blaming women, so you know what's gonna happen next, right? You go from blaming women, and now you gonna blame children. They're gonna be blaming kids for why they couldn't come up, why they couldn't get on their feet, why they couldn't be men. You're gonna start seeing kids being blamed. We talking about shamed. And since these niggas are hell bent on shaming people, then I guess the kid will be shamed. As a matter of fact, as I'm looking at CJ So Cool and shit, going through what he going through, right? And he's showing videos and shit, man, of him arguing with his ex or somebody and some kids and stuff around, and then he getting into it with kids, right? So CJ So Cool, he getting into it with his woman's daughter and shit, man, these little girls and shit. And you know what he's about to do? He will start blaming them. Talking about the girl, they lying for their mama and shit. And then he finna start, the niggas finna start, these niggas about to start blaming children, man. Holding grudges towards kids. Because you're doing it with women already. You can't do it with the white man, so it's not the white man no more, huh? It was the white man. Skip the white woman, now you go to the black woman. You blame her. You go from the white man, you blame the white man for everything. And then since that ain't working, because you're seeing too many goddamn people getting wealthy and rich, and folks are doing what they need to be doing based on, let's say, social media exposed that, right? They exposing what black folks are really doing, the ones that's not famous, right? The business owners in Houston and Atlanta and going around, right? Baltimore and Detroit, the ones who got these restaurants and these goddamn practices and all that kind of shit, right? All these, these men can I'm sitting there, niggas doing, cutting hair, doing tattoos, motherfucking niggas working on cars and shit. Niggas goddamn going to school for this and going to school for that, graduating and all. See, you see, it's seeing too much of this shit happening on Instagram and Facebook, to where now on Twitter, on Reddit, on wherever the fuck, right, these websites, to where now you can't blame the white man for why you can't do what the hell you need to be doing. So now it's like, okay, the blaming the white man shit ain't worked. All right, let's go down to black women now. It's their time. And it's showing me that black men really never had a reason to blame nobody for shit. That the blaming was always a hustle. Cause how you go from blaming the white man, nigga, and you realize based on social media, there's too many black people is out here really thriving, right? The ones you don't know. So now you're gonna take it down to the black woman. And let me know y'all was fake. Niggas was fake the whole goddamn time blaming the white man, man. But if you want to say they had a better reason to blame the white man because of racism and Jim Crow and affirmative action and all those shit, okay, all right. If you want to say the times of those times was a little different, of people getting lynched and all that, yeah, it wasn't like that, nigga. As I'm seeing now, if you one of them dudes going through a sundown town, you riding through the woods or whatnot, right, of a town that you ain't had no business in, nigga, because you stopped and get some gas, you stopped to get some cigarettes or some beer and shit like that. Look, man, I'm not disrespecting them people, man, but I'm looking like, who in the fuck got lynched, man? Who got lynched, dog? You could say a nigga whistling at a white girl and all of those shit, disrespecting a white man. All right, man, whatever. A lot of them niggas killed them white boys too back in the day, man. A lot of our forefathers and shit, grandfathers and shit like that, great grandfathers, great uncles and all them people, man. Them niggas who was born in the 1800s and the early part of 1900s, man. Them people was known for killing. Both parties were killing. White folks killing and black. Them niggas was not, they didn't live to be 80, 90 years fucking old, money. They didn't get to this side. They didn't cross over the 1960s to the 70s and the 80s and 90s, and they sitting around as old men and shit for no fucking reason, talking about you was raised in Mississippi and goddamn Louisiana and Texas, bro, and Georgia and Alabama and shit, and Florida, nigga, and South Carolina. Stop, man. Your granddaddy got a kill, nigga. Your granddaddy put a bullet in somebody's head, man, back in the 50s, bro, in the 40s, my nigga. And it wasn't another black man. He shot his way out some shit. And somebody died in the process, and it wasn't no black man. Don't try to act like them niggas was cowards and shit, getting ran down on, like on some Mississippi burn. No. Some Forrest Gump ass shit when them boys ran down on Forrest Gump ass with their truck. And he just running and shit. Don't even sell them niggas short. Them niggas out there was shooting. We know them niggas was shooting back in the day, man. They was shot back in the day, bro. They weren't scared of no motherfucking white man like that. They knew that the law and shit was against them, so they had to play accordingly, bro. But don't act like your granddaddy was a hoe. Your granddaddy wasn't no hoe like that, man. Your great granddaddy wasn't no hoe like that. All them stories I'm hearing about them niggas from Texas and Louisiana and Mississippi and how they migrated and they was on some gangsta ass shit. Them niggas weren't scared. Nigga, it ain't just Bumpy Johnson and all them was going against the goddamn mob, bro. It wasn't just the Nation of Islam going. Nigga, Huey Newton, all of them, nigga. Nobody was scared of the Ku Klux Klan, bro. Don't play it like the Ku Klux Klan was putting fear in them gangsters, nigga, them real niggas out there in the game, in their heart. Like black men, like as of black men in the 30s and 40s, wasn't tying no white boys, man. And putting one in the back of their goddamn head, bro. You for real, my nigga? Niggas was stabbing the shit. Man, them motherfuckers, niggas in Fifth Ward was stabbing the shit out of people, man, back in Fifth Ward when I was coming up, dog. Hell we saying, man. And the reason why I'm mentioning this shit because I'm saying that old blaming shit, we talking about from back in those days to now. You going from blaming the white man, and now you blaming the black woman and shit. Nigga, I'm thinking that all that was a grift. All that was bullshit. There was nobody ever to blame. Yeah, you had people who preserved their own race, but still, nobody stopped black men from starting shit back in the day. That's why when them niggas got into them drugs, right, and built themselves up from doing them drugs and shit, they wasn't sitting around scared of no motherfucking white boys, man. If you got them niggas in New York killing cops and shit, niggas shooting the shit out of cops, bro, that mean you ain't scared of no white boy in that case. If you know killing a cop will give you the death penalty, nigga, the electric chair for sure. If you know that and you still do it, man, come on, man, don't play like as if you niggas up there scared. All that shit we saw in MLK and marching and all, that's just, nigga, we didn't see what they was doing offline. You ain't gonna ever see who King them was punching on, man. You ain't gonna ever see who King put a hit on. Huey Newton, Nat Turner, no, for killing, man, come on, man, it was killing them. Harry Tubman, all of it was not just them two, but a bunch of people who were rocking with them, who was getting on their ass, my nigga. They wasn't sitting around scared. Black people was never scared of white folks, dog. It was just against, you know what I'm saying? When the rules are against you, so you gotta just, you know what I mean, play it safe to get out of a certain situation. And the same way how white folks didn't come to Fifth Ward back in the goddamn 40s and 50s playing games, nigga. Like, the reason why it was segregated, because if you got black people with they juke joints and shit, and they speak easies, and they clubs, and they got they establishments and all the cleaners and restaurants and grocery stores and all that kind of shit, man. If you got black folks who had they shit running in their own hood, Fifth Ward, Third Ward type shit back in the day, guess what? White folks wasn't just coming in that motherfucking shit, because they'll come up missing too. Don't play it like anytime black people stepped out outside of the hood, they was coming up missing. Nigga, if you going through a sundown town, what motherfucker tell you, look, the same way how this motherfucker can't come to your sundown town, because the hood is a sundown motherfucking town too. All the hood and shit. You remember on Men's Society, Artwork, when Clifton Powell talked to that white boy came in, he wanted him to steal that Mazda, or that Nissan or whatever the fuck, right? And he came to the projects and shit, and he was looking all nervous. That white boy was nervous. Talking about, you say, what time to be here? You say, he said, did I stutter, motherfucker? He said, nigga, he said, I don't give a fuck what time I told you, nigga. Don't be coming to be waking me up, nigga. When it was some shit he was saying. I forgot the part he was saying, man. He said, you want the black man to steal for your phone, ass, but you scared to walk through the goddamn hood? It's like that white boy was scared. He was nervous, dog, looking around and shit. He was scared, bro. He was scared, though, my nigga. Or he was scared, bro. On the movie, he was scared to come knocking around the door in the hood, man. He's scared. That's a sundown. The hood is a sundown town for white people. White folks ain't walking through that motherfucker at nighttime, man. I don't give a fuck if you was a white homeless motherfucker, a white crackhead, dog. You not walking, nigga, in the goddamn 70, 80, 90. We talking about, nigga, the hood, when it was really just everybody in the hood, kicking in the hood, bro. What white boy do you know? The Eminem wasn't even walking around through the hood like that, nigga. He had his own section, nigga. They was all in the trailer park, bro. It's like, nigga, he just assimilated in black culture just based through just being around, I guess, nigga. It ain't like everybody in his family could come through. What I'm saying, though, look, why we not talking about how the hood was a sundown town for Mexicans and for goddamn white folks, man? And if you got some white, lily white ass redneck ass town like Vida, Texas and shit. The place where the little black dude and Charleston White went out there in Arkansas to talk to them white folks and shit like that in Arkansas. They came out the other day. What the fuck do a nigga need to be going through that bitch for anyway? You see what I'm saying? So if you going through that bitch, you looking for trouble, right? So if trouble finds you, nigga, what's the problem? The same way if a white boy coming through the hood, out there in New Orleans and shit, they got the Cali Oak projects and the Magnolia projects and all that. And you got white boys coming through the hood. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck them white boys? Listen, man. For the Olympics and shit, in 2016 when they was out there in Brazil. And the boys almost got their ass killed. Ryan Lochte and shit. Ryan Lochte. I don't think Michael Phelps was out there with them, but them swimmers and shit were trying to go get some of that dope out them favelas and shit out there in Brazil. What the fuck you riding through? You walking through the goddamn favela, nigga. You see what I'm saying, nigga? With them niggas, bro. It ain't no white Brazilians, bro. Them motherfuckers straight black. All them black Africans and shit, nigga. Niggas like us and shit, bro. In Brazil, nigga. You riding through trying to get some coke. Y'all was riding trying to get that coke, my nigga. Y'all almost got your ass robbed or got your ass shot. Extorted, kidnapped, whatever the fuck y'all was finna get. You knew you weren't gonna be walking around through those favelas trying to act like y'all good. You wanted some of that coke. And y'all almost got y'all issue because that sundown shit. That's what I'm saying, though, man. Niggas getting lynched was going through sundown towns, my nigga. Emmett Till, y'all want to believe Emmett Till? Man, I don't know the details, but, man, you got a nigga fucked up, man. You try a nigga come to the motherfucker house and grab anybody out of my goddamn house, nigga, go lynch. Come on, man. Like, nigga, that don't even make no sense. You know, dog. Listen. I understand it was different back then, but nigga, don't play it like if my mother didn't tell me how a bunch of her uncles was killers, bro, and then killed somebody before, man. If she didn't say that, then I guess I'll still be saying what I'm saying, fucking nigga. But what I'm saying though, look, we know for a fact, nigga, my aunt, they told my aunt, my grandmama's sister and shit done killed, man. Nigga, when I tell you them niggas was out there killing in the 30s and 40s, man. If you came up in the 30s and 40s, bro, I swear to God, nigga, your granddaddy, grandmama got a body. It was either her or them, him or them. They didn't, I'm saying, look, listen, they didn't live to be that old, man, and they didn't kill nothing coming out them goddamn arrows, bro. Y'all, free kill too, nigga, was free killing, man. Ain't no cameras around, nigga, ain't nobody gonna say shit. Man, y'all getting free kills out there, hoe, man. Burning people shit. Pausing them motherfuckers, man. Wives killing their husband shit. Husband killing their wife. They was doing a whole bunch of murdering back in them days, man. We're not for to play like y'all was scared of white folk. Black folk weren't scared of no motherfucking white folks. They just didn't go where white folks was at. White folks didn't come where they was at, man. You ain't gonna say white folks was going around in the hood doing a goddamn thing. They wasn't, nigga. Same in ATL, you go to ATL, ain't nobody, white boys ain't just walking through the hood, man, playing. You walk through the hood to do what? So if they beat that, look, if they beat the white boy ass, rob him, take his shit, they ain't about to kill him, what they gonna say? They gonna make it seem like as if black people went to a white neighborhood, nigga, and picked that white boy up? No. The white boy was in motherfucking the hood, nigga, playing. I'm just saying, them lynching, bro. All that lynching shit, man, when nigga chasing you and all those shit, nigga, and putting that rope on you. Dog, you can't tell me that was in a black, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just can't, dog, I've read up on this shit. You not telling me this shit was taking place in black neighborhood, bro, where there's a bunch of people would sit around and watch this shit happen. But white folks that damn bad they'll come into y'all hood and lynch a motherfucker. Come on, man. You know good and well, nigga, them blacks got outside the zone, man. They was somewhere they had no business being, man, for whatever reason, dog. We talking about the lynching part. We ain't talking about racism. We talking about motherfucker chasing you and shit. Man, Arvart. They wasn't chasing blacks in black hoods, my nigga. They was not coming to the black hood with that bullshit. It's like black folks always been wanting to go to other people's shit. Integrate their schools and their grocery stores and their restrooms and shit like that, right? And their restaurants and all that old shit. And want to be able to do as what they was doing. That's what King them fucked up. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have been no goddamn lynchings though, man. These niggas trying to trailblaze. They out there trying to get some. They out there stepping in areas they had no business stepping in. Nigga, you 50 miles away from where the fuck you was born and raised. And they're like, why you out here at a bar? Why you out here drinking? Why you out here get dropped off? Why you getting dropped off for some sundown ass shit? Why you making a phone call? I'm not saying emergencies don't take place. I know they do. But nigga, every story I've heard about a motherfucker getting lynched, it wasn't no women getting lynched, nigga. It was them goddamn niggas who was venturing off and veering off, my nigga. Veering off somewhere, man. And got caught. The same way how if a white boy got ventured off and veered off to the hood and them black people caught his ass, nigga. So I'm looking at the movie A Bronx Tale, right? With old girl from Belly and shit when she was younger. Tara Hicks, right? Keisha from Belly. And you had the little Asian dude, not Asian, little Italian dude, right? Who played a little boyfriend and shit. And then you had Chaz Palminteri and you had Robert De Niro and all of them, right? And I'm looking at this is out here in the Bronx. And I'm looking at, you had the Italians and you had the black neighborhood, right? What happened was, this is all coming from, I don't know where they depicted the 60s or 70s, I don't know. But you have the Italian boy, man, and the black girl like each other. They end up going together and shit, right? And what happened was, every time the Italian dude try to walk the black girl home, her brothers or her partner, people from the neighborhood was throwing bottles at his ass, nigga, and trying to run him off, right? And he would run, right? He too close in the black neighborhood, and he'll run. All right? What happened was, towards the end of the movie, as I'm looking at it, them black boys, they burned up some Italians and shit, man, who try to go through the hood. I think in one part they had the Italians beat up. They beat up the girl brother. They as a matter of fact, they did. And that's when the girl, she confronted her boyfriend and said, well, did you know about this? And the brother wanted to whoop his ass, man. The brother wanted to whoop the boyfriend ass, though, because, you know, he felt like them your people, they whooped my ass, they jumped me, my nigga. So it was some shit like that happening. It was some race shit taking place, man. And it was only taking place when a motherfucker stepped into another person's territory, man. It wasn't taking place. Wasn't nobody going into crossing over into people's shit, right? Beating nobody's ass, my nigga. Them black boys did not go into Italian neighborhood whooping on nobody, man. And them Italians did not fuck around. That's why even when the scene with the bar scene, when them bikers came in and they wanted to go into the Italian bar and want some beers and shit, they weren't trying to serve them, but they started getting disrespectful. And what happened? Chaz Palminteri locked the door and say, yeah, nigga, so now I asked you to leave, but see, now you can't leave now, right? And they all start whooping their ass. The Italians start whooping them bikers' ass, though, right? Because they came into them people's shit fucking with them. Them Italians went to the white people neighborhood fucking with them bikers, man. That's what I'm trying to say, now. Y'all niggas gonna keep playing with me, man. Y'all can't keep playing with me, my nigga, on this shit like I'm stupid, bro. On the movie The Bronx Tale, Every time it was some kind of conflict, it's because a race was going into another place, trying to either getting too close or they caught you slipping. The black boy got jumped by the Italians, and then you got them black boys burnt up the Italian car with threw some shit in their goddamn shit. Or maybe no, I think the boy lit up his own shit. I don't know what the fuck. They was fit to go fuck with them black boys, man, and they even got their own issue, whatever the hell it was, man. Right? But it was that cross conflict, nigga. Cause you getting too close. Nigga chunking at your ass, man. You walking the black girl home in her neighborhood, and them black boys chunking bottles and rocks at your goddamn ass, though. Tell you get the fuck on about your way. So we know you ain't coming in beating them nobody in the black neighborhood, Harlem, or wherever the fuck y'all, Bronx, nigga. What we saying? Yeah, about the Molotov in the car. Lilo Brancata. That's what I'm saying, though. Don't act like your granddaddy was a hoe. Scared of a white man. Man, come on, man. That's the part that get me out. You tell my mom, like, mama, look, man. All them stories you talking about how everybody was killing back in the day, you telling me, man, you gonna tell me, man, that a scrawny-ass white man can just straight up punk a black man like that? So what the fuck was Jack Johnson them doing about fucking all them white hoes and beating them white boys at? Like, what was that about? I'm confused, because why he wasn't scared? What I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They had Paul Robeson out there fucking with them white hoes. Nigga, you had Sidney Poitier. All of them was so if they was so afraid, why how they was fucking white bitches? I'm confused, because when you be scared to fuck the white man's daughter or the white man's woman, if you so afraid, listen, man, listen. Niggas was fucking white hoes in slavery. They were fucking white bitches in the 20s and 30s, my nigga, and the 40s, my nigga. It is what I'm saying, though. Black men and black women never was scared of white folks. It was just the law was against black people. It was in favor of white folks, man. That was the whole civil rights movement was supposed to change that and make this shit equal. It wasn't supposed to really integrate. It just became integration because since the laws are equal, I guess everybody can sit at the same goddamn restaurant now, huh? I guess in the case of you want federal funding and shit, then you got to hire blacks, a certain amount of black, affirmative action type shit, right? That's all it was, man. It was like, okay, motherfucker, if it be coming out of pocket, I ain't got the kind of money to keep this shit running. I need the government to give me 100,000, $1 million, $2 million, nigga, a year. Fuck it. $2 million a month, nigga. I don't give a fuck, right? But in order for me to do that, I gotta hire these niggas. I gotta hire some Mexicans, though, man. I can't just have it straight white. Okay. Or in the case of me being a black man, right? Okay, I gotta hire some white boy or some white girl or some Indians or some goddamn some motherfucking Asians. I gotta hire a whole lot of different people. I can't get that 10 million, you know what I mean? If I don't hire the people that they asked me to hire, dog. Okay? So it's not a private sector, it's public, nigga. So that's it. That's all it was. Shit became equal like that. You can move into a neighborhood if you got the money to pay for this house. They got to sell you the house if you got the money to pay for the house. Even if they do their little tricks of trying to put other folks before you and shit. It's like when it come to you, if you still got your whatever you got as a down payment, they buy you a car or to buy you a house. Ray Charles, you know, in the 50s was moving in the white neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? All them famous singers and actors and actresses that we saw, Dorothy Dandridge and all of them, right? Madam C.J. Walker. I'm just naming the people, right? All of them was living in white neighborhoods. Berry Gordy, all of them. Quincy Jones, all of them. All of them, nigga. Little Richard, Chuck Berry, Smokey Robinson, all of them was living in white neighborhoods. Ray Charles, like I said, Marvin Gaye, all of them was living in nice houses, my nigga. They were living amongst white people, man. Frank Lucas, Bumpy Johnson, motherfucker Nicky Barnes. All them niggas living in Westchester, man. White Plains and shit. They all was living where they can go and live in Hollywood, nigga. In the better part of the goddamn city. What the fuck are we doing with the goddamn line? Acting like black folks were so afraid of white people and wasn't mingling with their ass. It was just wasn't fair like that. And then it became fair. And look how now, with me, I had to call my mother and tell her, thank y'all. Thank you. Thank your generation. Thank the folks coming before you. Cause I was in Mississippi and I was walking the street. I was at a truck stop and I walked across the street to a chicken spot and got me something to eat. And I walked back and white people around, nobody said anything, nobody did anything. I said, thank y'all for allowing me to be able to walk in Mississippi and not be harmed. To be able to drive to Mississippi and not be followed and chased. And all through the South, my whole life. Hey, I haven't been called a nigga by a white person to this day. Hopefully I never have to be called one. So I do thank them people for fighting for equal rights. And it's only because if the shit wasn't fair, it just wasn't fair, right? Don't misconstrue that and make it seem like black women and black men were scared of white people like that, man. Like them black women wouldn't have knocked out a white woman and shit. So your grandmama would have knocked out a fat bitch like Roseanne. And pulled the same shit you see now, though, or Vark. The same shit you see with black women getting on the ground, pulling hair, squabbling, punching. Look at them reality show when them black women, them black girls punching on the white girls and shit, bro. Dog, it was like that 60 and 70 years ago, man. Why would you think? Why would you think Florida Evans wouldn't slap the shit out of a white girl, man? So how is it nigga George Jefferson, all them living in the high rise and shit with white people and all the how, nigga? Nigga was rich, man. That's the 70s and shit, right? Uncle Phil and them, they done had black people as middle class, blue collar, and then they had wealthy and rich blacks like Uncle Phil and George Jefferson on TV in front of us, man. Bill Cosby was wealthy. He was depicted as a wealthy doctor with a lawyer for a wife. Why y'all playing like everybody was on Sanford and Son shit? It wasn't no Sanford and Son shit. Even if it's not that, you get to call Winslow, a police officer, man, and got his family. The fuck we talking about, man? Acting like white folk put that kind of fear in black people to where black folks was too goddamn pussy to do anything with white people and shit. And you know that's a lie, man. I'm just saying, I'm sitting here looking like, man, that was a lie, man. They lied to us, bro. They lied, my nigga. Lynching? The only people got lynched, as I'm seeing, nigga, is the people who went through them sundown towns, man, and got caught up. Same way how them white boys who got caught up in the hood got their ass lynched, nigga. Got their ass jugged on and jumped and got found. It's always with some black dude walking down some dirt road. It's like, nigga, what the fuck where's your house? Every lynching I've seen on movies and shit is James Byrd and shit. Like R.I.P. to James Byrd, man, from Jasper, dog. R.I.P. to James Byrd. But look, what I'm saying, Jasper is like a sundown town, man. Yeah, black people stay in that motherfucker, but nigga, it's parts of Jasper cause my mother and them know about them people in Jasper. It's parts of Jasper. It's black and it's other is white. And James Byrd in the woods, he got caught up in the woods. Not saying they ain't take him to the woods, but James Byrd, what happened with James Byrd, man? In 98, man. Was he at a bar or some shit, man? I know Big J be mentioning a guy named Alfred Wright who got killed in 2014 but was messing with that white girl. So like you in Jasper, y'all niggas in Jasper fucking with white girls, man, right? Jasper, Texas, Vida, Texas. Huh. That shit done probably got a little better now, nigga, but I'm saying, dog, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Frederick Douglass was smashing white hoes, man. Muhammad Ali, but Frederick Douglass thought he was damn near on the white side, man. Adam Clayton Paul was fucking on white hole. Thurgood Marshall was fucking. All of them was laying dick to that white bitch, man. And they was doing it, all right, as some get back on some fuck you type shit. Them niggas, listen, man, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you, I know why black men be fucking with white women. Now, Arvart, now, it's because, let them tell it right, black women don't want to give them a shot. They don't want to give them time of day, right? So now it's there. That's why they fucking with white hoes now, right? Because, like, they saying that black women left them no choice but to go fuck with a white bitch, right? All right, cool. But they not fucking with the baddest of the baddest hoes, right? Because I don't think no black woman or nobody can get mad at a black man if you got a badass white girl with a black girl shape, a black woman shape. And you mistaking her for being a black girl until you see her face and be like, man, she white, what the fuck? I don't think nobody will be mad at that. But what I'm saying is this. And I think my aunt said this shit. She said, look, I don't care about y'all fucking no white girls, man, because y'all can. She was just saying y'all can, like we can, right? She was saying that that's like a slap in the white man's face to lay dick to his goddamn woman, to his daughter. Look at Terry Bradshaw motherfucking ass, man. Arvart, look at Terry Bradshaw grandchildren, man. You could tell he looks so uncomfortable when he sit around them little girls, man. Them girls black than a motherfucker, dog. We talking about black. I'm like, It's so, like, you look at him, it was his TV show, he had a reality show, it came out a while back, and that nigga was sitting on there, and he had his granddaughter. I said, this nigga grandkid black than the motherfucker, man. Them girls black. Yeah, they mix, you know what I mean, but they looking more black than white mix, nigga. They looking black. I say, God damn. Got the white man sitting there looking uncomfortable because his grandbabies and shit black. With the white man on Life, who goddamn talking about line them up. I said, I want the head right there, right now, outside, right now. Who know? I want to know who's the father of this chocolatey baby. Nigga Bo King Woodbound fucking shot that white girl, man. On Life, bro. On the first day, nigga, you putting that dick in her, nigga, fucking shot that bitch, man. The white man, nigga, couldn't do nothing when he saw that baby. He like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Line his ass the fuck up right now. I want all they motherfucking ass lined up. I'm talking about right goddamn now. Line they motherfucking ass up. He putting the baby next to each one of their faces to see who's the daddy, man. Yeah, I'm not finna play with y'all, dog. We know why the black man was fucking the white hoes back in the day, nigga. It was like, yeah, nigga, we can fuck your bitch, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. We can fuck your hoe. We can fuck your daughter. We can fuck your niece. We can fuck your aunt, nigga. Your cousin, nigga. We can fuck all that. Now, know what's up, nigga. And put babies in there. Man, I'm finna go to sleep, man. I'm tired, dog. I gotta get up, man.